when time stood still. Eagle flew out of the night. He was something to observe. Came in close, I heard a voice, standing, stretching every nerve. Had to listen, had no choice. I did not believe the information. I just had to trust the imagination. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, when you think I come to take you home?
Let's do this. Fire it up, Timmy.
Give inside and side by side. Friends would think I was a man, turning water into wine. Overalls would soon be shut. I went from day to day. Oh, my life was in a rut. And I thought of what I'd say. Which connection I should cut. I was feeling hard, I was sooner. I walked right out of love and sugar. My heart going boom, boom,
Boom, boom.
Son, he said, when you things I come to take you home. Spin her head. I never where I wanna be. Liberty she threw away. When I think that I am free, that's my empty silhouette. Who closed their eyes but still can see. No one taught them etiquette. I will show another me. The day I don't need a replacement. I'll tell them that the smile on my face. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, glad it thinks I come to take you home. Yeah. Yeah. I said, back home. Back home. I see you. I said,
Link for Magic City, baby. Woo! All right, guys, let's start the show. There's so much drama all around, so I figured, you know what? Let's focus on some just easygoing watch content. I figured, hey, let's do something else that everybody else is doing. Oshin is doing his "Who Needs a Drink," and just generally, there's a lot of craziness going on. So let's just talk some watches, guys. We got Magic City coming on. I think he's thinking of picking up a new piece. So we'll talk about some IWCs, and then we'll take a look at what's going on in the market. There's a big article out. Richemont is they got something to say. Oh, here we go. Magic
Good evening,
City,
guys.
welcome to the
Good.
show.
Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, we
Can you
can.
hear?
Yes, we can.
Okay,
Yes, we
good,
can
good,
hear
good,
you.
good,
Can you
good,
hear
good,
me?
good. Yeah, all loud and clear.
Okay, fantastic. Gonna have a
I had
really
to
good
hear.
show today. Guys, upvote, and Tim G, come back. We need to play some
Tim G,
golf.
Tim G, if you're watching, just let me. You know how to contact me. Just just a sign that you're still alive. That's enough. I know you're
Yeah, yeah.
watching, and
I
you
think
have
he's
to.
out for good. I think he's had enough with all the attacks against him. So I don't know. That's what I
Yeah,
think happened because there
yeah,
was so many threats to dox him.
yeah,
That
yeah,
yeah, and he's a very private guy. I think he just he
yeah,
just figured he's just coming on here to chat watches with me. Like, why is all these fuckers attacking him?
yeah.
Yeah, it's very disappointing. But
But
what can
his
I do?
knowledge was amazing. He knew a
Yes.
lot about watches.
Yeah, he's
He was
very
the only
knowledgeable
one
guy.
who could compete with you about the knowledge about watches.
Oh yeah, he taught me a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, yeah,
Uh, I learned a lot about him.
yeah,
From him, all like the websites
yeah,
that he liked, where to find a lot of the news. But also,
yeah,
he was connected in the industry. He had some secret background knowledge
yeah.
that a lot of people could only wish for. He was my inside source to a lot
I
of
know,
stuff.
I know, I know, I know, I know. I had
Yeah.
contact with him too. He was a believe me, he was not fake.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's the real
No,
deal.
no, no,
But
no, no. No, he was the real deal.
yeah, what can you do? So
Yeah.
the Magic City, welcome
Oh,
back. It's been a long minute.
yeah, but I followed you all summer. I followed
Yes.
all your travel to Watches and Wonders. You were in Greece, was in my time zone. Watches and Wonder was in my time zone. You were LA, you were in Ireland eating fish and chips with the fish and chips team.
3 days
These
in a row. I'm still
these guys were
recovering from
amazing.
all the fish
They
grease.
they were so welcoming. I appreciate what I did because Ireland. You have to explain me. You were not able to stream in Ireland. Was your phone not your subscription with your phone not working, or what's happening? You that you couldn't stream?
Yeah, no, I didn't have a subscription in Ireland. I was gonna have
Yeah,
to buy a
mhm,
SIM card there, but
yeah.
to do anything. And at the airport had some kind of a blocking going on. You couldn't
Okay.
do you couldn't do phone calls or video
Hmm.
calls.
Hmm.
I think
Hmm.
it's like when I tried to do the live stream, it wouldn't allow me to go online because I
Okay.
think they
Okay.
had some kind of restrictions in
Yeah.
place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
Sean,
Sean.
welcome to the show.
Hello, gentlemen. How you doing? To me, Magic
How you
City. I
doing,
have
Sean?
great. Thank you. I've just finished
Good
my
to see
food.
you.
I'm waiting for my food to come, and I saw you jumping on, and I have to say hello because I haven't talked to you in a while. Magic City.
Yeah. 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 It's a long
How's
time
everything
ago,
going?
Sean.
Yeah, it's
But
been a while.
I follow you anyway because I watched the show the other day most of the time.
Yeah.
So I'm up to date with all your adventures in LA and all your watches and all your adventures. Yeah, 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 yeah. It was very interesting to follow. And I keep saying you're the real gentleman.
No,
What
thank
I
you. Well,
understand, you helped Tim a lot to go to London. I think that's appreciated.
well, the help was from the team really in
Mhm.
UK. They were the ones that
No, 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 no.
they
You try
surrounded
to
him
be.
and
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
But it
kept
was
him
really
busy.
kind, Sean, and there's a few other people who really
Yeah.
came through and
Yeah.
helped out. And I think we were able to bring a lot of people in the UK kind of together and
Mhm.
put on a great fun for everybody.
Yeah,
But
it was great, and
definitely,
Timmy did a
Sean,
great job. And Timmy did a great job.
no,
Yeah.
I tried
Tim
my
did a
best.
great job.
Yeah,
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Where he gets the energy from to do that with the jet lag and staying up and streaming for 10 hours. It is amazing.
Well, it was actually something that TGO1 told me back in the day. he said like, "Hey, just use your talent. You know, that cannot be taken away from you."
Mhm.
So when I was in Ireland and I thought, "Oh, I'm fucked," I I kind of remember what he said. Hey, use your talent. That can get you
Mhm.
home. So I thought, okay, if I'm gonna get out of this predicament, I gotta do the way I get home is doing what I do best. I do a show. I go to London. I went. I was like, okay, where can I go? Where can we put on the best show possible? And London was just so happened to have that Watch Pro Salon going on, and I remembered how much fun I had 2 years prior. So I was like, okay, this is it. This is my answer to my problems. By the way, just really quickly here, thank you, Uzi, for $2 super chat. He says Tim is better than Oshin. Look, hey, Oshin missed my super chat earlier today. You don't see me complaining, Uzi. So I don't know if I'm better, but I appreciate the super chat. Also, shout out to Oyster for 27 sec. He says, Sean, BMW 330 EM Sports or Tesla Y Performance? Good question.
BMW all day.
The well, I'm partial to BMW, of course. It depends. One is a hybrid, and the other one is a full-on performance. I mean, it's full-on electric. If you're speaking of performance, um, I would go, and you're talking about Tesla Y. Interesting. A little bit different type of vehicles, no? One is a four-door sedan, and the other one is more of a family car, a bigger, higher profile vehicle. Um, I'm partial to BMWs. If you want to go with all electric, we do offer all electric vehicles also, but there are a lot of people that have Tesla. They're happy. Um, so I don't know if that's the answer that you wanted to hear or not, but thank you for your super chat. Is that a super
Yeah,
chat?
It is a super chat. That's
Thank
right.
you so much. That's very kind of you. Where
Yeah,
where
and
actually,
where
he sent
where
a super
where
sticker
does
earlier
he
as well.
where does
yeah,
he reside?
yeah. Let's
What
see.
is that?
Check. I guess this is Poland, maybe?
Where?
SDK.
Where?
I'm sorry, I missed it. I missed it. Where
Yeah.
is it? What country?
Oh, it's Swedish kronas, Sweden.
Okay.
Okay. Well, one of the things that you need to consider if you're going to go all electric is the infrastructure.
Mhm.
First of all, do you have how many chargers are there where you reside or where you're going to be driving the car? Um, and do you have a charger yourself? So those are the things that you need to consider. If you have the infrastructure and you have a charger at home, then it makes it a lot easier for you to decide to go with the electric car. Because if that's not available, then you may want to really give that a consideration before you go with a full electric, no matter which brand it is. The good thing about the 330e is a hybrid, and you have the gas engine, you have the electric motor, and you kind of have a nice compromise between the two, and you have the practicality aspect of it.
It's Sweden because electric vehicles, I think they're kind of tricky in cold environments.
It can impact their range. Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, I think I personally, I think in Sweden, maybe BMW would be better. Sorry, you
Bless
know.
you. Here again, there are a lot of people that have Teslas and they like them. I can tell you this:
Mhm.
when it comes to drivability, when it comes to uh, quality of the material, uh, my humble but probably biased to some degree opinion is it's BMW's at a different level. They've been making cars for long, long time. Tesla is amazing with what they've done in a short period of time. But as far as the quality and as far as the driving dynamics, um, I don't find them to be at the same level. Uh, yeah, the whole electric ones, the performance ones, go very fast. Uh, but then it also has to do with the feel and all that stuff. And even if you get into an all electric BMW, still feels like a BMW has the DNA. And so if you're considering the 330e because you like BMWs, then I would probably, if you're considering all electric, I would recommend you to also check out the BMW electric cars and put them on your checklist. But at the end, the best advice I can give you is go drive them all and see which one feels right for you. There's a reason there's so many manufacturers producing so many products because not everybody has the same taste. And so go try it out. But definitely when it comes to all electric, make sure you have the infrastructure to make that car practical for you on a day-to-day use.
There we go. Thank you so much.
This summer I traveled fully electric through Europe. No problem. It's the infrastructure is very sophisticated. Every 10 miles you have a fast charging. That helps. I think I have charging at home, so that helps a lot. You have to have charging at home because what I see here in Florida, if we want to have a Tesla in Florida here, it's no option because we have a supercharger here, not too far away from here, and it's always occupied. It's fully. It's always. It started to be a problem.
Yeah.
So because there's not enough, there's not enough.
Yeah, and especially just imagine if you have a charger at home, which actually, it actually makes it very convenient because you don't even have to go to a gas station, right? It's right there. You plug it in when you're home and it's charged up. But just imagine if you are going to be traveling 200 miles, 150 miles, whatever the distance is, where on a full charge you may not be able to make the round trip. Now you have to make sure you plan out where you're gonna go. That's why I'm saying, electric cars is the future. It's here, and it is the future. But if you're not in an area that you have the full infrastructure to support you, you may consider a hybrid.
Shout out to David. Thank you so much for the $3 super chat. He says Trump was on the call with Zelensky. War is over. Come on, man. This is also just the war being first of all, it's not over yet, and then second of all, just ending the war. It's not like, hey, is Ukraine going to get all its territory back that Russia has invaded? Is Russia going to pay for the damages that they've done to the country's infrastructure? I mean, it's over. Like, well, it's a little bit silly way of answering that. Uzi $2 super chat. Tim never misses a super chat. Is a Sheen just bad at his job? Well, his primary job is not doing live streams. It's making videos. So I don't think he's bad at it. It's just he's got different priorities. Speaking of different priorities, here we go. My debt collector.
I wish our future president or any president has that magical ability to make all the bad stuff go away. I wish that was the case, but last time I checked, I don't think it was Zelensky that started the war.
Right,
it was another character. So perhaps we should first go to the guy that started it, and then go to the guy that's dealing with it. But anyways, guys, I just want to jump on and say hello. Timmy, I'm gonna be at the go for my what I told you yesterday. Probably I'm gonna be there around 5:30 this afternoon. So if I can go live and you're still live, I'll do that. If not, I'll try to take some photos. Hey,
hang on a sec.
Kojak. Hey, Kojak.
Hello.
Hi,
Can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, Kojak. How are you doing?
Hi, Magic City. Hi, Sean. Hi, Tim. the debt clock is ticking, Tim. Still, it's another 100% today. So it's like that place you didn't go to in Ireland. It's called Dublin. Your debt is doubling every day. So
I'll just
That's
come
the
to
thing.
London for you to break my legs and get this over with because I'm not going to be able to pay this back.
You know, you make a strong case for him to go file for bankruptcy.
Yeah. I mean, I got nothing to lose. There's a reason why I have a Tim Wright LLC. This was actually the one good thing that the wizard has done as was he told me like, Tim, if you're going to be doing these shows, you got to be doing them not under your name, but you got to do it under LLC. Do a pass through. That way you're just an employee of the Tim Wright company. If anybody wants to come after you, guess what? You're just an employee. They can only Tim Wright LLC is insolvent. I mean, hate to break it to you guys, this company is a failed business. But at least I only failed one business. Trump did like six.
no, it's all joking aside. I just wanted to take the opportunity to thank Sean for his generosity. You know, it really helped him
Yeah.
out, and he didn't keep any money himself. He used it all to just eat all those fishes and those chippies.
And spread the
It's
love.
chips.
I spent every single dollar I was sent, besides the plane tickets to pay my way back. I tried to make sure to treat everybody because it wasn't my money to keep, and I just wanted to make sure that everybody who came out to hang out with me and to do that incredible show was taken care of. And next time, when me and Sean go for the Euro trip, the Geneva, Paris, and then London, guys, make sure you treat this guy. Sean, you got like 8 people who will be buying you drinks
Oh my God.
when you come to London. So you don't have to spend
I don't.
any money on the drinks. You hear me?
I. I don't. I
I'll
don't
make,
think I'm going to be able to make it back to U.S.
no, Sean, I will pay you back in fish and chips.
No. So let me just say. Let me just
All
say
you
this,
can eat fish and
Timmy.
chips.
Timmy, whoever it is, and listen, what I've contributed to your effort is nothing compared to what some of the other people have, and also in the long run. But the reason people do that, the reason people pitch in or help out is because we want to do it. It brings joy, and I can tell you this. Uh, I it is an absolute blessing when you realize there is more. You come to realization in life when you realize truly there is more joy in giving than taking. You'll be a happier person, and if you and you don't, it doesn't matter what level you are as far as financial. You can give whatever you can give, and giving is a lot more joyful than taking. And it doesn't have to be just to the people you know or your loved ones. Um, if you see somebody that's in need, and maybe somebody that you just came across for the first time in your life, you don't know who they are, you don't know how old they are, what their name is, and all that, and you know they need something, and you help them out. I'm telling you, it just uplifts you for that day, and it just is a good feeling. So when people do that for you, Timmy, don't respond as if it was a burden to you. They did it because they want to do it, and we have somebody that's unique. I mean, there's only one Tim Wright, the hardest working man on the
Oh,
team,
thank goodness.
and he gives back with something a lot more valuable than the money. He's giving it with the time of his life, hours that he spends every day. That's worth a lot more money.
Yeah. Very good.
Thank you, Sean.
Cheers, gentlemen. It was great chatting with you.
Hey, Sean,
Cheers.
Yes, sir.
I was really
Sean?
vibing to also 50 Cent in the background. They find me in the club.
The club.
Sean, if you
Yes,
ever
sir.
make the trip to Europe and you have to pass through the Netherlands, I promise you, I'll pick you up at the airport and I'll bring you to the best restaurant in the Netherlands, Papa Ito.
Oh my
I
God.
promise you. And I know you have some ties with Holland, the Netherlands,
Yes.
and ask her if the Dutch guys say something, they do it.
No, I know you when you say something, you
Okay.
mean it, and it means a lot to me. It would be
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
honor to be able to break bread with you at the table. And when I go to Netherlands, I definitely
Yeah.
want to make that trip with my wife so she can show me when she was
Yeah.
in her
Yeah.
teenage years,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
she was going and all that. And she always speaks so fondly, not obviously of the place, but also of the people. So yeah, very generous people,
Yeah.
and it's amazing. People don't know it. You have to go check it out. Um, the Netherlands for per capita, it's there's a lot of power and money and wealth, and it came because they were just very smart people, very knowledgeable
Yeah.
people. It didn't happen
Yep.
by
Yep.
accident. It's not because they have oil or they have
Mhm.
tons of resources. It's all here. That's
Yeah.
their resource, quite frankly.
The
So
the Dutch people are just easy.
yeah,
A little too easy because
it's
I'm
easy
reminded
like a
of.
Sunday morning.
Well, no, Sean, you've got to be careful when when somebody offers you that hospitality. It can come with some strings attached. I remember going to my Dutch director's abode. The whole of the team went over there, and he proceeded to have a team meeting in his hot tub. So that was a bit awkward. It's, it was. It was.
Wait a second. Are you telling me if I go to dinner with Magic City, I have to take my bathing suit off with me,
You tell me. You
No.
or
tell
or
me.
not at all, or not at
No.
all?
No.
Oh no,
I
he
live at
was.
I live at the beach, Sean. So you can do the bathing suit and you can go into the ocean.
That's too
I
funny.
don't have a hot tub. I have the ocean.
Oh
I'm
my
not.
God,
I'm.
Kojak, you're
I'm.
too funny.
I'm not kidding you. This actually happened. It was.
Oh my
It
God.
was. It was a bit disturbing. But then this guy was a bit direct.
Yeah.
He would
That's
scream
good.
at you and he'd say, "I wanted coffee. You brought me tea," and he
Not
just
not
flipped it.
not a reflection of the Dutch. Everybody
No,
has
no,
their
no,
way.
not at all.
Yeah.
But expect the unexpected.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Hey, Sean.
Okay.
Nice
Sean,
Yes,
talking
thank
to
you
sir.
for
you.
joining us.
Enjoy.
Pleasure talking to you. Thank you, guys. Take care, Timmy. What's going on with
Bye.
all the sunglasses?
Oh, we put it on because you're wearing sunglasses.
Oh shoot! Sorry about that.
Yeah, because of you. You
I was
started it.
about to go and I.
I
Take
took
care,
my
guys.
Miami blue glasses.
Oh, you guys look great. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye, Sean. C Nord, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Andres got one, and the wheel. Jamie Opulence got a membership, and the Magpie. Thank you so much, guys. If you got a free membership from C Nord, make sure to thank him in the chat. Really appreciate the support. And David says, zero money equals zero war. Not necessarily. In fact, no money equals more war. That's why wars are started. It's because of lack of resources. Why does Russia want Ukraine? It's the natural resources, the very important strategic location in Europe, from which if I don't know how they're projecting, maybe they're looking at what the future might bring, how the future of the world will develop once the fossil fuels end, and they're looking to grab important territory that's maybe not very important right now, but will become life and death kind of situation in the future. So I don't know if that's me. And also, all the weapons or the money the money that was given to Ukraine was basically um, military equipment that was going to become obsolete anyways. So United States get to give these weapons. Ukraine gets to defend themselves. Protect the allies, because guess what? Most of the partners in Europe that United States relies on them. So the amount of trade United States does with Europe, it's not unimpactful. If Russia takes Ukraine and goes deeper into Europe, it's not going to have no repercussions on your life. I think you don't really know what you're talking about here. If so, go fight Ukraine yourself. Easy for you to say, but Americans are not fighting in Ukraine. That's the whole point. You're not fighting. Nobody's asking, uh, American people to go in. But maybe if Ukraine pushes further in, starts, you don't know. I mean, they might go into Poland and down into Italy, and then we're gonna have to do D-Day 2.0, where Americans will have to intervene. So I mean, it's very silly, but I appreciate the super chat. Thank you.
You've got no depth perception anyway, because you're one
Yeah.
eye.
Yeah, I
So
mean, I can't personally. I can't fight. I was disqualified from actually legitimately. I didn't have like fake bone spurs. I can't see on one eye because of Chernobyl. I mean, what the hell am I gonna be? How am I gonna be useful in the war?
well, you
Maybe
glow in the you glow in the dark, so you would give the position away as well. So
exactly.
you got to be
Just
careful.
spot me through radiation. I don't know.
Okay,
It's
go Jack. I wear a watch especially for you because
Oh.
I thought you will pop up, and I'll show it to you.
Okay,
I-
full
you-
screen, Timmy.
Mhm.
Full screen, Timmy.
You probably recognize it right away.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yes. The No Time to Die.
very
No
nice.
Time, very nice. How long have you had that then, Magic City?
I purchased it last April. No, May. In May, I purchased it.
Oh, so fairly recent purchase then.
Yeah, in Europe, and I was very. I was not into the watch, but my wife liked it. She said,
Oh.
Magic, buy that watch. I like it because I always wear my watches with my fashion. In the morning, I get my watch and then I adjust my fashion. This is what I do. She said, you don't have a brownish watch. I like it. So I start to look at it and I could make a good deal in the Netherlands.
Good.
Oh.
Then, but I already looked here in Florida after the watch. I was a little bit said, I don't know if I like these clasps,
No, yeah, it's a bit big, isn't it?
It's big and bulky.
Yeah.
So what I bought it anyway because I have the NATO strap with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I started to wear it, and it's so light because it's stainless steel. The case is stainless steel. The brace is stainless steel.
No, it's titanium.
Titanium.
Titanium. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's titanium.
You meant titanium.
So
Yeah.
it's ultra comfortable. It's one of my favorite watches now because it wears so comfortable, and I never expected this from the class.
The bracelet is the biggest. It's the most attractive part of the watch, but it's also the most frustrating part of the watch. You're wearing wearing a watch that's less than 100 grams in total. That includes the bracelet and the watch head, which is amazing. Now you said you have a NATO strap.
Yeah.
If you want,
it's pronounced NATO strap.
I beg your pardon. NATO. If you want another option, Uncle Seiko or whatever they're called now.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Uncle Seiko? They do a titanium bracelet, which looks a bit like a Rolex, Oyster Rolex, and it's 150 euros, I think it is, or something like that. And it fits that watch. It's made specifically to fit that watch exactly. So the end links. So have a look on that and see if
I will check it out.
Yeah, because I'm seriously considering getting that bracelet. It's not going to be, we're talking 150 euros versus 1,000 euros for the bracelet that you've got.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the same fit and finish. But for those people that struggle with the shape of that bracelet, the fact that it doesn't wrap your wrist properly, that is a viable alternative.
No, I'm very comfortable with the bracelet. I never expected that. And
I was also
turned
thinking,
out.
what if you put it on like a rubber strap? Because
of course.
Omega, they make those pin buckle rubber straps. Is there a brown if they had a brown, I think they have a black one, but if you could get a brown color rubber strap, I think that would be a perfect match.
Yeah.
The only issue is depending on the relationship between the holes in the lugs and
Mhm.
the top of the lugs, because the watch is thinner than a standard Seamaster. You may not
Yeah.
necessarily get that proper alignment. So it's definitely worth going down to your boutique and see if
Trying-
they have a rubber strap to try it on. Yeah, so
It's very thin.
yeah,
No date.
no date.
No date.
Yeah,
And they
fantastic.
have some kind of patented technology for the screw down case back. That's why
Yeah.
it's so well centered.
Well, because titanium oxidizes, you
Mhm.
cannot have titanium on titanium.
I dare.
Otherwise, it would weld shut. So the Tudor Pelagos has a steel case back, but this one has a plastic bayonet sort of style screw lock, the Naiad lock, so that
Uh-huh.
you essentially it's like a bayonet bulb or a camera mount, so it fits snugly and it doesn't allow the case back to touch and oxidize weld onto the case back, the rest of the watch head.
Someone picked up a Pelagos. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Scott Wexland. Looks like he
Yeah.
picked up a Pelagos 42 blue dial yesterday from the AD and loving it.
He was on Oshin's stream earlier on, and he dropped that knowledge. So congratulations, Scott. Wear that in good health. It's
This
one of the
one.
ones. I think
Ooh,
he's probably got the 42 mil Pelagos,
that would be the
the
big one, right?
the big one. Yeah,
Like the
which
Sea
is
Dweller. This is the FXD. Very
that's the
nice FXD.
lovely FXD.
On
But
the NATO strap with Velcro.
Yeah, on the NATO
Very
strap with the Velcro.
another really easy to wear watch. You know, this is
Yeah.
like because you have the Pelagos
Yeah.
FXD on the NATO strap. How about you? Like, if you can't get a nice rubber strap for the
Mhm.
Seamaster, maybe another alternative would be to put it on a brown leather strap,
Yeah. Yeah.
yes,
like one of those Horween leather.
I will check it out.
Yeah.
well,
Those
Okay,
are
Coach Jack,
usually-
I have another interesting one because you're an
Okay.
Omega guy, eh? Omega guy.
I'm
Big
I don't stick with the one brand, so I've got a
No,
lot of
okay, but
Omegas.
your
a lot of
knowledge
tags.
is pretty. I hope
He's a
you
big
recognize
Monaco
it.
guy.
Do you recognize this one?
Well, Speedmaster.
must
That
be
looks
so.
like a. Hang on a second.
Oh,
That's a
1957.
19 pre 9 pre
50 year,
1965.
50 years anniversary with
Okay.
the enamel dial
Yeah.
and the Piquet movement.
Frederick Piquet movement.
Wow.
Yeah, Frederick Piquet.
Holy
So is
shit.
that's can you look at the can we look at the dial again?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
In
enamel.
front of it?
Enamel dial.
So that's a third generation Speedmaster, 1962 to 1965 era watch. Yeah, so we have this is before they moved over to. No, it is got a twisted lyre lugs. What am I talking about?
It does,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's an enamel
That's
dial.
weird.
I think
It's like
2007.
3861.
This one is from 2007.
You know,
So it's a
I wish
186 one.
regular
And it's
Speedmasters.
numbered. It's a numbered piece in the dial, you see?
Okay, so it's a reissue, is it? Because
Yeah.
because it
The
hasn't got the
50
asymmetrical case.
No, it's a 50 anniversary.
Oh, congratulations! Oh, that's lovely.
Is this like a transition piece between 1861 and 3861?
3861 was 2021.
That I don't know, but it's a very
So it
it's
predates.
an Emanel dial is spectacular.
Oh, it's beautiful.
This is the watch that actually really pisses me off because Omega just released the white dial, and I
Yeah,
feel like the white one has enamel dial, whereas the black one, it could easily have stuff
Yeah.
like this, really
Yeah.
top level quality, but for some reason they're sticking with those cheap plastic dials on the regular base models of the Speedmaster.
That's a lovely watch, though, Magic City. Really
yeah.
appreciate you sharing that with us.
I wear it. I wear it a lot. It's one of my
It
favorites.
comes with a massive box too, like big wooden fuck
yeah,
you box.
yeah. I have the box here with all
You
the
have
tools.
it? Oh,
It's, yeah. It's
Show
a
it to the
beautiful, yeah.
boys. Yeah, bring it out. It's here we
no,
go.
No, it's too much. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Kojak's
Okay,
got his
that's
Snoopy.
Snoopy.
Correct.
Yeah, nice, 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 nice. I was in the Bahamas last
Hey,
week, and I asked, "Do they have a Snoopy?" And no, no Snoopy available. Nowhere Snoopy available. Still not available.
huge
Beautiful
shout
watch.
out to
Yeah.
Miami Manny. Hey, look, if Tim G doesn't come back, maybe you can go play some golf with Manny over here.
Yeah, yeah. I saw Miami Manny a lot, but yeah, I don't know if he play golf.
I hope so. He's a really cool dude. He went with us to the Animal House in LA and the
Okay,
Barossa launch party. He says, Timmy, I'm out and about currently. I'll try to join later. Cheers to
okay.
everyone. Cheers, Manny. Thank you so much for the $20. Hopefully you enjoyed the pictures I've shared. Because when we were in LA, I brought the big camera with me, and Rich was taking pictures of us as we were kind of hanging out and were out and about. It took me a couple of days to sort through all of them, delete the crappy ones, out of focus pictures, and kind of color correct the rest. Manny, thank you for reminding me to get the job done. So I did, and earlier today I posted the pictures from the Animal House and the Barossa lunch party in the group. So hopefully everybody was able to go there, find their pictures. There's a lot of good stuff there. Also, shout out to Dr. Bob's Nightmare. My GMT is JDM, says made in Japan on the dial and the case back. That's a nice Seiko. He's got a crazy cool Seiko there.
Can I
Uh,
can I
yeah.
just call out your the people in the chat?
Mhm.
Some of them are downright stalkers. Me and Steve did a practice stream earlier on today, and before it was about 2 minutes before about a dozen people had jumped on. It wasn't scheduled or anything like that, and a dozen people were there, just like hoping we were going to be doing a Friday night, a drinks sort of Friday night sort of stream, but
Hell yeah.
it wasn't to be. It was just a test. Nothing to see. Nothing to see. Move along. But it
It
was
would be very cool if you guys decided to
well.
add another show. You know, there's already a Monday show. The watch community, especially the UK watch community, would rejoice if you guys came out with the Friday special.
Well,
It'd be
we don't
very nice.
see it as a UK show. We see it as a European type show.
Mhm.
To happen to be most of us in the UK.
The European watch community.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it's
Yeah,
open to
that's why I
all and
tell
everybody.
everybody, hit the bell icon. So if you're subscribed to these channels, especially these live streaming channels, you have to hit that little bell icon. That will notify you whenever somebody goes live. You get a little
Well,
pop up that goes off and says, "Hey, this channel is live. Go now."
well, we had Dr. Bob's Nightmare in the chat earlier on. I think we also
Mhm.
had who else did we have? We had Z-Man on as well. He was
Z-Man.
he was in bed. He was bed when he came on stream. It was funny. But it's all good, and
He just recently got a Santos.
am I thinking the right
Okay.
one?
Uh,
Who's the one
Z-Man.
that came to the Animal House?
Oh, that was Dr. Bob's Nightmare.
Oh, that Dr. Bob Nightmare. Yes, Dr. Bob Nightmare that jumped
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
the
they
little.
actually kind of look very similar, Z-Man and Dr. Bob's Nightmare. Yeah.
Oh, for my apologies if I got the guys mixed up.
Easy,
Again,
easy mistake to make. Don't worry.
yes.
Magic City. You've been out at IWC,
Yeah,
taking a look at the Eternal Calendar and some other stuff.
yeah.
Uh, can you tell us what happened there?
What happened? What happened was I was traveling by cruise ship from Rotterdam, the Netherlands, to Fort Lauderdale,
Mhm.
and our last stop was at the Bahamas at Nassau. So I said, I go off the ship. Normally in Bahamas, I don't go off the ship because it's a tourist trap. But
Mm.
I know there's a lot of watch stores there and jewelry. So we were going to find my wife a watch, and we were looking for a Cartier,
Mm.
And
Oh.
we found the Cartier store, and we found the watch my wife wanted. It was a Cartier tank, large. So she purchased the watch. I purchased the watch for her. She was happy because my wife has the love bracelet from Cartier on the one side, and then Cartier tank large on the other side. It's class. So my wife happy, but the stores in Nassau they have it's not only Cartier, they have all the brands. So I walked into IWC, and the lady come up to me. She said, "Are you looking for something?" I saw a big poster of the IWC Eternal calendar. I said, "If you have that watch, I want to see that." She said, "I have it here in the vault." I said, "I don't believe you." She said, "Wait a minute, you sit down, I will show you." And took several minutes because you have to go through all our managers. And she popped up with the watch, the IWC Eternal Calendar. And I remember that you were visiting the Watches and Wonders in Geneva, and you were at the booth of IWC, and you were looking at the Eternal Calendar. And you were impressed by the watch. You showed, yeah, this one. Wow, amazing. What a piece. And
Oh,
they
yeah.
had it in blue. It's totally my color, totally my watch. Yeah, I fell in love with the watch.
Wow.
There's only one problem. It's 200K.
Yes. One
That's
small problem. It is expensive.
it's 200K.
Travis Watts, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Travis. Man, he sent me some pictures from the Barossa event. What a great time we had in LA. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Manny, for helping me out. Send out the pictures. Really appreciate it. Yeah, guys, what do you think? Eternal calendar. Is this a viable watch to buy from IWC? I mean, it is
200,000.
200,000.
200K.
You could spend half that and buy yourself a perpetual from Vacheron
Uh-huh.
Vacheron Constant overseas.
But it's
Perpetual.
perpetual. It's
Yeah.
not eternal. This is an eternal count.
Can I just-
400 year.
No, listen,
Yeah.
none of us are Daniel Katz. I think all of us have got fewer years ahead of us than we do have behind us. So I don't think we're going to have to worry about the 45 million year issue for quite some time.
You're borrowing the watch. You're not purchasing. You're just the holder for the watch for some time.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah.
rent it.
Can you imagine on the 44.9 million year, somebody goes into IWC, say, this watch does not actually work for 45 million years as advertised. I want my money back.
I want my money back.
It's a great watch.
To continue my story,
Uh-huh.
200K is. I'm not gonna spend 200K on one watch like that.
Mhm.
So when I came back, I investigated a little bit more. So I look at the IWC perpetual calendar in blue, with a blue dial and
Mhm.
rose gold. So this is what I'm on the hunt for. It's
Oh.
the perpetual calendar, rose gold blue dial.
Let's see. It would be a Portuguese case, right?
It's a Portuguese, yeah.
Rose gold. So
what
it'd be like this one, right? Perpetual. This one right here.
Yeah, but that one is black. They
This
are
is
also in blue.
Oh, sorry. Blue dial.
Yeah, it's very hard to get
Oh,
in
okay.
blue.
Interesting.
And
Is there even
the,
one here?
what's the
Huh.
retail
No.
price on something like that than Magic City?
45,000.
Mhm.
Okay.
Perpetual calendar. What do you
Yeah.
think? So, okay, all right, okay. Oh, here it is. This one. Is that blue? That's blue.
Yeah, that's
Right
it.
here. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So, all right.
I'm
Okay.
correct with the price.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
this is the watch I'm looking for.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Now, I'm pretty sure that you can get this one for some real. You can get a really good deal on this watch, actually.
Yeah, I went to
Uh,
the AD here
huh.
in my area,
Yeah.
and what happened? They had it IWC 20% off,
Hmm.
What?
but not the
At
blue
the
one, not the blue one. 20%
uh,
off
No, you
at
have
the
to
AD.
tell them to give you on the blue one. 20% is not even that much, I would say. You should,
No, 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 no.
yeah.
I didn't
I know,
negotiate
but
yet because I'm not there yet.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah, yeah.
looking because I cannot find out. I forgot to ask when I was there if it have luminous hands because I don't know about you
No
guys.
luminous hands. You can get the perpetual calendar
Yeah.
big pilot. That one will have luminous hands.
Okay, because I don't know about you guys. I wear
Yeah,
my watches at night to see what time it is. Is that weird?
yeah. Mm, a little bit weird. No, I
no,
don't.
not at all. No, not at all. I mean, but yes, I mean, this is a dress watch, really. So it's got the leaf hands. They're not going to have any loom. It's more sort of dress watchy, 1930s
Yeah.
style era. Yeah, I mean, like as Tim was saying, pilot watch. That's going to have
Hmm.
all the loom. That's possibly the one you
Hmm.
should be looking at. But this is
Yeah.
a beautiful watch. It's a
So
shame you have.
let me show you something. The alternative that you can get on
Yeah.
Moda
Hmm.
today for
Hmm.
the same
Yeah.
money, actually 20% off. So
Mhm.
instead of going with IWC, you can get this. Whoa, what the fuck? 1 second. You can get this. Let me zoom it in here. This is a Patek Philippe
Mhm.
perpetual calendar,
Mhm.
5140R. It's a 37.2 mil. It's like very small, very thin perpetual calendar Patek Philippe with
Mhm.
Patek Philippe Fleur de Lis
Yeah,
buckle,
I see.
micro rotor, and look at that beautiful chocolate dial.
Uh-huh.
Look
Yeah,
at
but
that.
my first of all, it have to be blue.
Well, that's look. This is just the one I have. I have a few. These
How
are
much is this
all.
watch, by the way? How much is this one?
Um, right now it's available for
40K.
40,000. Yeah,
Okay.
40K.
Then you have Patek
Patek
Philippe.
Philippe.
Yeah.
Patek Philippe, for Christ's sake.
And it's not square.
No, it's not square.
By the way, I like the cubitus. I like it.
I think it's like
I like it.
it's the same as Nautilus. It's fucking identical. And
I
that's, I
want
think,
to.
the genius of it. It's something that we already know,
Mhm.
but slightly different. Like the reason people like the Nautilus is because how long it's been around. It's one
Mm.
of the first steel sports wristwatches. There's nothing about it that's so amazing.
No.
It's just that it's the oldest. It's the heritage that people
Yeah.
respect and the name brand recognition. Fucking celebrities wear Nautilus. What's that
Yeah.
guy?
Mm.
What's the famous actor uh, that wears a Nautilus?
Fred Savage.
No, no. Fred Savage
Go
wore
Jack. Go Jack.
5402.
Go Jack. The actor
Uh,
Kojak.
1 second.
Yes,
Okay, look.
exactly. Dennis.
Mark Wahlberg, Jay Z,
Mark
Leonardo
Wahlberg. Yeah.
DiCaprio,
Jay-Z. Okay. Yeah, okay.
James Harden, Corey
Yeah.
Gamble, Tommy Hilfiger, Ed Sheeran, Zach Lu. I mean, the list goes on forever. Look, we
Mhm.
could pull up an article here. All the celebrities like Shaq wears
Mhm.
a Nautilus. Jay Z, look at this. He's got the Tiffany
Mhm.
blue dial. Oh, this is
Tiffany
just
doll.
Tiffany blue dial ones. Look at
Mhm.
this.
Mhm.
Leonardo the fucking Caprio. Shaq again. Like look at Mark Wahlberg with one. Look at this. I mean, this is a serious piece
Yeah.
because of who wears this watch. This is not just obviously Bernard Arnault. There,
Renault
yeah,
himself.
Corey Gamble. I mean, I guess they made a whole list of everybody who got this one. Tommy Hilfiger. Holy
Oh,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Ed Sheeran.
So,
Like this is a serious watch. This is not just
yeah.
it's not a beautiful designed watch. It's
Is
not
there?
beautiful. It's
It.
well made. well finished. It's done by some of the best craftsmen in the world. But what it is it's recognizable. It's the watch.
Recognizable, yeah.
Yeah, it's been around since 1972. It was impossible to sell back in the day.
Yeah.
And it survived all of that to now being, you know, the kids, these people here were kids when this watch came out. So they probably look back and they're like, we want what was at that time historically significant. Like this watch is important not because it's beautiful. There's nothing incredible about this design. Yes, it was unique when it came out, but today there's so many other alternatives. However, all those alternatives to this watch, they're derivatives of this. They pay homage. They pay their respect to what Gerald Gent has done, and you can't take that away. And so, a cubitus is just a logical progression of that design. Just make it square. Like there's no Patek Philippe doesn't have square watches, and square watch market is ripe for the taking right now. You'll see it. The square 222 is going to come out. Square AP. They're all just going to follow this bandwagon very soon. Patek is a leader in once you guys see it, the influence that the cubitus will have on the market, everybody's going to change their mind again. Anyways, okay, I'm going to stop ranting.
Have you seen
the Patek? I don't even own the Patek.
Have you seen the new 5711? There's a piece unique, which is going to be auctioned off for a charity. It's got engraved case, like tiny little engravings.
This one right here. Yeah. Boom. Yeah, this is the now watches have been modified like this for a very long time. In fact, I think Forpy told me that he had a company that would engrave watches in such a way, and he later sold it. Obviously, he wasn't engraving them, but he said he had people that he was hiring to do this.
But this
and
is
later
factory.
he sold the company, made a bang. I don't know if it's true, but
this is factory set, isn't it?
Yes, this is the first time this has been done as a factory kind of engraving. Incredible, I think. It maybe Patek in the future they're going to do more pieces like this. What do you think? You don't think it's a good idea?
No, not me.
No. Daniel Katz, here's a good idea. Daniel Katz, 279. I'm a kid at heart. Aww.
No. He's saying he had a kid's heart transplanted into his body so they can stay alive.
That's why he
survives this long.
He harvests organs from small children.
He should buy an eternal calendar.
Yes, exactly. He'll be around.
He'll be around forever.
Whoa! Hey, Daniel, where are you at?
I'm at a restaurant.
Oh my God! You're at a fancy restaurant. Are you with the sister?
And no, not with my sister. You know better than that.
You just had spinach. You got spinach.
Oh no!
What's on the menu, Katz? Just look at my teeth.
Before jumping on the stream, you got to go into the restroom, check your teeth, make sure you're all good. No, what did you have? A spinach soup?
I had. Stop it! I had French onion soup.
Ooh, disaster.
No, it was okay. It wasn't
delicious,
over.
Of course,
it was delicious. It wasn't over cheese. I ate it slowly. I took my digestive tablet. Hi, Magic City.
Ooh, with cheese. I don't know about the cheese, Daniel. You got to watch your cholesterol. And then you ask me, Tim, my cholesterol is high. What should I do?
Yeah, you do not ask him.
I took a red tablet, Tim. Don't worry about it. So then,
you're just breaking even.
I'm breaking even. So then I took. I had the broiled salmon steaks, fries, salad. And there was spinach in that salad, okay?
I know, I could tell.
We see.
I know
we
you
see
could.
that.
What are you gonna do? I'm going to disappear in a second. Don't worry about it. And Kojak is having a field day.
Listen,
Kojak's
it's always good to see you, Daniel Katz.
It's okay. Anyways, I might join you for a little bit later. So I'm finishing up. Okay, guys?
Okay, finish up
Okay,
quickly.
Daniel.
Don't
Okay.
rush
Bona-
home. We don't want
Bon-
you bumping into any posts.
Oh, yeah, Magic City in Miami. I used to bump into everything.
yeah,
Miami
I
2
know.
years.
I've
Oh, you
seen that.
know.
I remember
Okay.
that.
Okay.
These
All right,
were
guys.
famous,
Later.
famous live streams. Don't
Right.
worry.
Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bo- Bon appetit.
Bon appetit, Daniel. Leave some for me. Oh my god,
Where
funny
were we?
stuff. But yeah, what do you guys
Oh, yeah.
think? This type of fin, it's gonna go for auction, so it's just limited to one piece. But it is a 5711. Get this. It's like they're still making these, or they have leftovers. This is a gray dial. I don't think gray dial has ever been made either. So they might keep pumping these out. Why not? Like as a one-offs going forward. Imagine like they'll make these super legendary.
It's a piece unique, so there will be no
Oh,
more.
matching cufflinks as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's nice. That's nice.
yeah. I kind of like it. I think Patek should make more of these. Doesn't have to be the same design, but with different carvings. It's great, like because they make diamond pieces with diamond bezels, right? And diamonds in the bracelets. They can gem set the watch, and here they can also engrave the watch. It's a different way of doing treatment on the watch.
How
And
much did the Tiffany watch go for? I remember the first one that was sold was over $2 million or something like that.
it sold
Around
for 5, but then the thing it dropped down to like 4 or
around 2,
3.
and
Wow.
around 2 million at the moment. Tiffany
million.
Dial.
So
yeah, 2
what
million.
piece unique? How much do you think this would eventually go for?
Much more.
APIZ says probably between 3 and 8 million.
Yeah, I will not be surprised.
Probably.
Piece unique, Patek Philippe.
At the auction. At the auction.
Yeah.
But what would be the secondary value for that?
Wow.
Probably like 5 mil. It could go for 5 mil very easy. Maybe it won't because it doesn't have supporting cast. See, the reason why the Tiffany Patek went for 5 million, that first piece, is because it had 170 other that would follow it, right? And you want that supporting cast because just piece unique, yeah, that's great. But if other celebrities can't get it, it doesn't make it as special, right? See, the Tiffany, that number one Tiffany, is special because hey, Shaq got one, Mark Wahlberg got one, Leonardo DiCaprio. You like the reason people paid premium is because they wanted to be one of the one among the celebrities. You
It
won't
sounds
be
like
able to have that.
I don't think it's that exclusive, given the people that you're talking about. They probably mix in the same P Diddy bunga parties, and they probably turn a penny.
What's
You can just
around the corner
imagine.
here?
Freak offs.
So what's around the corner here? I can almost look at it.
Yeah, exactly. So I can just imagine like one of those guys getting this, and they'll be just dropping down the major flex in those in those freak off parties.
And it's probably
they're-
going to go to a Saudi king or something like that.
Major
could
flex.
well, yeah, major
Yeah.
flex.
Major flex, yeah.
Such a cool
Piece
piece.
unique. Wow.
Yeah.
Piece unique, Patek Philippe is you don't see that often on the market.
Yeah. The what are they called? Those only watch auctions or this auction for children's charity. This is a great way for Patek to create legendary pieces because they're kind of giving back in a way to charity, and at the same time they're promoting their brand in a very like yeah, sure, they're not going to see this money, but this is why people want uh, why they want Nautilus, why they will go for Cubitus. Cubitus is going to be a big hit because of its association with the Nautilus. It's almost identical. It's square.
No, it's
One day
even more
retro.
recognizable, and it's a status symbol. Status symbol and recognizable.
Yeah,
That's
One,
what it's all about.
one day retro makes a good comment.
wonder how many Patek collectors will hate this, but then be told it's just because they can't afford it. Ouch! No,
Too
no,
true.
it
Too true.
wasn't. No. But hold on. No, I have a
no.
correction. No.
I'm
See,
gonna fall
that's
asleep again.
not what Terry Stern meant. Okay, let me just bring up the quote here. Okay, look. Here's the thing. This is how the haters are weaponizing Terry Stern's words against him. See, he says the haters are mostly people who never had a Patek and never will. See, he's not saying the collectors are haters. No. The haters do not have Patek. They never will be buying Patek. They're just chirping online for clout. You understand? Like that dude, what's his face? The time trader. That guy, he just spooks garbage.
Yeah.
On his channel. He makes videos about cheap garbage watches from China. He says these are just as good as Patek Philippe. Look, why would you go for a Patek Philippe if you can buy this Chinese garbage that looks exactly like it? Because it's garbage. Do you understand? It's freaking garbage. Nobody cares about that garbage. And that's the trick that these haters are using. Terry Stern is not saying that Patek collectors are haters or Patek collectors who don't like the design are haters. No. He's saying the haters are not Patek Philippe collectors. No, you can't, by definition, you can't be a hater if you own the Patek Philippe or if you want to buy a Patek Philippe. You understand? It's different. It's the haters. They're just, farming clout.
You're going to upset Sean again. So let me just.
No, but Sean is not a hater. Look,
Sean
is
not a hater of the watch.
Collector who doesn't like the design. That's fine.
That's
He's
fine.
not a hater, though. He's not a hater. He's not going out and making videos how much he doesn't like this new design.
I know. This is well rehearsed, but it's worth reiterating the point. Thierry Stern is saying, "I'm not bothered by those people that will never ever buy a Patek."
No. He's not bothered by the people who are chirping online without any plans to ever buy a Patek Philippe.
Look at the syntax. The haters are mostly people. So there are some people. So most of them, will have never had a Patek and never will.
Not because he's not going to sell it to them, but because they're not actually in the market to buy one. They're just chirping.
Some haters will have Patek, okay, but he's not.
He says never had.
Yes, he's the comment about that. So that doesn't bother me. Is about the haters who never had a Patek and never will.
They're not planning to buy one because they'll never be able to afford one.
Exactly.
How are they gonna get? How is the fucking what time teller ever going to afford to buy a Patek Philippe?
He's entitled to his opinion.
Well, no, but you tell me, how many Chinese crap does he has to spruik to be able to build up enough purchase history to eventually be offered a Cubitus? How much garbage does he have to sell? How many people does he have to mislead?
Well, you seem to have a particular dislike of his content.
He's just selling garbage. He's selling garbage. Anything that comes his way. It's like any watch that any company. He's not choosing. He's not being very selective about what garbage he spruiks. There's no filter that at all. He just takes anything and everything, and somehow every garbage Chinese made watch is amazing. But Patek Philippe, the history and heritage that this company has. Obviously, I mean, look, you can't afford. It's not possible to afford Patek Philippe's on a YouTuber salary. You don't see me buying Patek Philippe's, but I'm not chirping and saying how it's hideous. It's hideous. Yeah. Look, it's designed watch. It's up to the buyer. If somebody wants to buy it,
You
they'll
have
buy
an
it.
opinion, but you have an opinion though. I mean, Magic City, you have an
I have an
opinion as
opinion. That's
well.
what I do. But
I
I'm
have an
not.
opinion. I have an
But
opinion.
I'm not gonna sell out and give people a bad opinion just because it makes me money.
That I have to give to you,
Well,
Tim. This is right. You are you give your personal opinion without bias.
Yeah, I mean because
But you know, we are talking about that watch now for 2 weeks, and this is
important one.
exactly what Mr. Stern wants. He did
Yeah.
it ingenious. People, everyone's talking about the watch because he put some line out there. I don't know if he thought about it. If he thought about it, it's extremely smart. And yeah, everyone's talking about the watch. Everyone. I had problems in the beginning with the name because I said cubicus because it's square. It must be a cubi. But I hear it all the time, everywhere on the news, on YouTube, on the websites. Cubitus. I already adjusted totally to the name. So marketing wise, it's ingenious what they did. Marketing, it's ingenious.
yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, there's a little bit of laziness on behalf of Patek Philippe by essentially recycling the same dial that Nautilus had, the 5711G. There is a little bit of laziness from Patek in terms of the fact that the movement is a normal Nautilus Aquanaut movement that just should have been a properly sized movement for that watch. But you know, the square shape itself is not a problem. I think it's going to be subject to you seeing it in person, whether you like it or not. The time only piece for me, I don't find as offensive as, for example, the one with the complications. I think the asymmetrical nature of it.
Yeah.
I had a problem. I've got a problem with the 5712G. Sorry, the 5712, which is a similar version to this sort of. Yeah, that one just for me just looks off center.
I agree with you. This looks like it's pushed in the watch. They had to
I mean,
fit
it's
it in.
5712. I mean, it looks very similar to
Yeah.
the 5712. It's almost like they took the 5712 and they made it make sense. Because 5712, the complication on it is not very useful. But this is a super useful complication, actually, very practical. Big day, day
No
indicator, a
symmetry.
bit of
No
a moon phase there
Oh, there's
as
no
a
symmetry.
callback.
There's no symmetry.
No, but that's what, but
No.
you know, you can't have, you have to choose, right? Because it's engineering. If you have symmetry, you have to choose basically. If you want perfect symmetry, you're gonna have to pay for it with thickness, because that's what Lange, right? Lange watches
Mhm.
like Lange 1, or let's see, other Lange watches that are very symmetrical. The way it's achieved is through thickness. Like you can't. There's a give and take. You have to choose your poison. For example, you look at the data graph. Great, beautiful watch, but it's a little bit thick. Right? There's a little bit thickness there. It's perfect symmetry though. All right, you look here. This is a, by the way, tremblage dial, just like my Grossman.
Yeah.
But that comes at a cost, right? You look at the, for example, like this one, right? The new perpetual tourbillon, right? That's perfectly symmetrical as you can see. But again, this watch is thick, baby.
It's another price range too, huh?
Yeah, of course.
They're
Or like
way more
the
expensive
data
to Lange.
graph.
But
Yeah.
the normal Alongazon, the one with the asymmetrical dial, I think they've done a beautiful job of that. It's just I don't know that in a dial this size, it just looks it looks like it's squashed up. It looks like someone has smudged the dial and pinched the zoom on the day indicator. I just think
There's
I don't know.
priority.
It's just my opinion at the end of the day, and what it doesn't really matter.
But Kojak,
yeah.
if this watch is offered me tomorrow, I will run to the boutique.
Well, you say that. I mean, like the time only piece. There's I mean, I know that they were going for about 5. So they were being on the secondary market. They were being, I think, 150,000
150
pounds.
today.
but no one's buying it at 150,000. We
No.
spoke to a dealer on the show on Saturday, and they said
Mhm.
like their clients held out until they were able to get it for 80,000. That's
Mm.
still 2 and a bit times over list price,
Mhm.
but it's nowhere near as. I mean, look, it's early days. Maybe like the Nautilus wasn't successful, but when it first came out, it took a while. You never know what the Cubitus might end up fetching if this fad for square watches takes hold.
But how is it possible that there are a lot already on the secondary market? How is that possible? That must be Patek Philippe just selling them direct to the secondary market. That's it. This is it's also questionable. It's
They're
very
getting
questionable.
people getting the call. We know somebody in the community that had
Yeah,
it on the first day.
They
they
had a
get a call.
choice of all three of them,
Yeah,
and they could choose any which one they liked.
and
Wow.
they went for this one, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah, not the time only piece.
Uh,
I think the
I,
time
And
only
I
piece is
this is
nice.
the first of its kind of the
okay,
movement.
and then you sell it over on the secondary market. Then you're done because the AD will never sell a watch to you again.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no,
It's a
not
one.
necessarily. Not
It's a one hit.
necessarily.
It's a one hit to make money after that because the dealer will see that.
Not
He knows where to
everyone.
go.
They let some people. They
Was
let
it?
some people get away with it.
It was Russell,
Actually,
wasn't it? Russell that bought
yeah.
it.
Russell got.
Oh, there he is in the chat.
Yeah. Shout
Russell,
out to Russell.
did you sell it, Russell? Are you intending to sell it?
Oh, it's
Can you
interesting.
say?
He's in the chat.
No. He's not gonna sell it. This is a
Oh,
keeper.
yeah.
Russell is
If
a collector. He's
yeah,
not a
if you
not
if
a
you
flipper.
this watch is offered you, you don't sell it. You keep it
Mm.
because you have a very special piece.
He's
Yeah.
saying that you'll be blacklisted if you sell a Cubitus now.
No, that's what I tried to say.
Really, he said that.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
only do that once, and then you're done.
Yeah, you burn
Yeah.
your bridges.
Yeah.
And Russell's a major collector, so he's not going to do that.
Nice that he's in the chat.
He says he
Very,
hasn't sold, but he's laughing emoji.
very wise.
oh yeah.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Jump on the stream, Russell.
Yeah, jump on the stream.
Show
It's
us the
interesting.
watch.
You don't need to show your face, just your watch. That's enough.
Actually, I have a picture of
Fliptius. This is nice.
of
A
the
Fliptius.
of the watch. I can show you.
I'm still maintaining my
Okay.
nickname for it, the Santos de Nautilus.
Oh shit! Look at that. It's perfect. It's the symmetry is like this. You see it?
It's wrong.
Still symmetrical, but
Oh,
in a kind of a wobbly way. You see it? There is a perfect symmetry here. We couldn't see it. You see the three complications, they do come to a perfect triangle.
Mark N's in the chat. He actually raises a good question. The point he's making that he has a friend who is a frequent good Patek customer. He's gotten the call for several high demand models, and he is allowed to sell these, but only after keeping it for at least a year or more.
Right.
What is the? I mean, I'm assuming that Patek, AP, Rolex, they all know that eventually watches come in and out of fashion. People's tastes change, especially if the existing client is buying more and more watches from you. Presumably, they know eventually that they will be sold. What would be? Do you think a year is an acceptable period of time to wait before you can sell it without harming your status with the Patek dealer?
Look, I think if you had a really long history, a long relationship, they'll let you get away with stuff sooner than later. All right, I'm pretty sure if Russell sold his, he wouldn't get into any trouble just because how many watches he buys, the watches he's waiting for, and if he genuinely didn't like it, but I think if he didn't like it genuinely, he wouldn't have even bought it. I think he actually liked it because there's something to this watch. It's not just a nothing watch. It's got, it's a new complication. It's a new generation of complications from Patek. This is Patek actually taking a page out of Lange and giving priorities. See,
Not
look,
Lang.
look,
It's not Lange
No,
enough though.
no,
It's
no,
not
no.
Lange
This
enough.
is
no,
not a
it's
Lange.
it's
Not
better.
even
It's
close.
smarter than Lange. It's smarter than Lange
No, no,
because
no, no, no.
there
No,
is a
no,
priority
no.
here. There's order of priorities. The date is the most important. That's why it's highlighted and is the biggest one.
This one
Then
is much
comes
more
the day.
much more recognizable, and more status.
No, oh yeah, no. But I mean, has Lange does complications in a really legible way, but they treat every complication equally. Whereas Patek has chose to do the complications in a big legible way, but give each one priority. See, the day is the biggest. It's at the top. It's highlighted. What's the most important thing? What is the wearer of this watch going to? Which complication they're going to need the most? The day, right? The day just. That's why the day just has a big cyclops and the date, right? Then it's followed by the day. The day is going to be the second most important complication, and that's why the wheel for the day is bigger than the seconds, because running seconds, it's a nothing complication. It's just to see if the watch is running. Nobody's actually using the running seconds. To have it
Yep,
symmetrical is
yep.
is saying, "Oh, I value these two complications equally." No, because making the seconds bigger would have to come from somewhere, and to make the seconds bigger, you would have to make the day wheel smaller. And if you do that, then you're gonna make the legibility. You're sacrificing legibility of the day. Whereas it's got big fat font now. The way they did this, with the day, it's actually super legible. It's spread out. There's a lot of breathing room. The running seconds is small, and it's really smartly done. Like you see the order of priorities, and it's
Why didn't
still
why didn't they just do something like having a central seconds and just give
it would make the watch thicker. Central seconds makes the hand stack bigger. So you would have three hands running on the same plane, whereas here you could do only two planes. It's all about the hand stack.
Okay,
Daniel
guys.
Katz,
My wife
there's
just.
no
Okay,
summary
sorry.
between spinach and my face. Mark N says, Tim, quit trying to make this right. It's like 5712. No, but 5712, there's no priorities. The movement is wonky, but it doesn't have the same type of logic as this one. It has a really small date complication. It's got power reserve that nobody cares about. It's not as smartly done as this one. Look, I'll bring it up.
So what you're saying is that
Yeah.
engineering takes priority over design at Patek. I don't think
This is the engineering and
no, but
design where engineering and design meet.
I think they need a little bit more. They need to meet a little bit more in a more friendly zone because it is wonky. I think when you are prioritizing the engineering effort over the design effort, then you're not designing it for your own customer. You're designing it for your own sort of like
No.
I
I
don't know
think they
vanity.
actually perfect balance here. They actually balanced out engineering and design. See, Patek, this was about engineer. The 5712 is more engineering focused. That's why it has the complication it has, but they're not very useful, not very practical in real world. That date complication, impossible to read for somebody with bad eyesight.
Yeah.
Like, how are you supposed to? There's not even every single date is not even highlighted. It's every other one. The little hand is very, and you can see here, boom, they took the power reserve, which was fucking useless,
Yeah.
and replaced it with now here's the thing. This Patek, very romantic. There's nothing wrong with the 5712. It's a beautiful watch. Is it as legible as functional as the new Cubitus? No, but it's still a great watch. If you don't I don't think people actually use these watches to tell the time as much as we like to think, but well, to tell the time or to tell the date or whatever. It's still a
Here's
gorgeous
why I
watch.
think here's why I think the
I would take the 5712 over 5711 actually. The micro rotor movement
well,
on this is
my friend
gorgeous.
got the my friend got the 5712, so you know he's got quite a few Pateks.
Mhm.
The reason why the 5712 works is because everything is all over the place. You know, the logo is not centralized. None of the sub registries are centralized. You can see a sort of right angle triangle if you draw it between the sort of three registries, but you know it's a consistent theme. If you look at the new Cubitus, the one with the complications with the big date, it's part of it is centralized, part of it is not. It's just a little bit all over the place. It's just especially when you've
Guy,
drawn that triangle on there as well. It makes me think that the actual date is off center. You've drawn that triangle now. It's really playing. It's pulling your eye in the wrong direction. But maybe that's what they wanted. Maybe that's what they wanted.
There's only so much you could do with symmetry, right? There's some stuff should be symmetrical, some stuff, and this is the like if it was all symmetrical, then the design would take over the engineering.
No, but
Whereas here
you can
they
have
chose which parts need to be symmetrical and which ones don't need to be symmetrical.
yes, but
There is order of priorities. There is a reason the date is symmetrical because it is the most important part of this watch after the hours
but you
and
can have
minutes.
asymmetrical designs which are sort of dynamically look pleasing on the eye. If you look, for example, the use of negative space on along the zone or Glashuta Pana date or whatever they're called, Panaluna watches, that makes more sense than this.
Well,
Personally,
next time they're going to be designing the next complication. I'll make sure Terry Stern contacts Kojak for advice.
well, I'm not a hater, but
me
I
too.
intend.
I'm not a hater too.
But Russell's saying that the movement in this particular watch doesn't have central seconds. It has its own movement, so that explains why they didn't go with that.
I mean, they could have made a special movement for this one that would have a central seconds, but Nautilus traditionally didn't have central seconds, did it? Like the original Nautilus, the OG, it doesn't have central seconds.
Doesn't.
So didn't 202, you know, the
Mhm.
15202 or 16202. Those don't have central seconds.
Okay.
Personally, I don't even like the central seconds. I think it just adds unnecessary bulk to the watch. If you want to
Well,
keep it thin and just
I like the time only version of the
Yeah,
Cubitus.
me too. Yeah,
I
the
think
time
that
only is beautiful.
Mhm.
yeah.
yeah, time only.
My wife is watching the show in the living room,
Mhm.
and she gave her a watch. She said, "Can you show my Cubitus on the stream? Can you can you put me on the big screen, Tim? I will show her Cubitus. Okay,
uh, but hey, I mean, this.
put me on the big screen so
Let's see it. Let's
she can
see
watch
it.
her
On the big
The
screen.
Cubitus. Yeah,
Cubitus.
her
Hey,
Cubitus. Yeah, there it is.
nice. Wow. Cartier tank.
Yeah,
Beautiful
Okay. So
solo.
beautiful tank. So
Mm.
actually, now Cartier, if they made the Cubitus, they wouldn't have designed it in that particular way. If you look
no,
at the crash, for
Mhm.
example, how considered that is. Uh, you know, so they do symmetry and they do asymmetrical really, really well. That's a beautiful watch, by the
yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah.
Congratulations,
She's very happy
Mrs.
with it.
Magic City.
Yeah, she's happy with it, and she told me to take off my sunglasses. I
Well,
didn't
you're
know
rock.
she was watching.
Yeah, very good.
Hey, nice, nice. Hubert. This is your wife's watch, the Cartier.
She have it for 2 weeks now.
You see, there's no central
Oh,
seconds on that one
This is the
either.
one we bought at the Bahamas.
Ah,
oh,
hey, you know,
Yeah,
you're
I bought
not
it
the
for her.
only one who got his roommate a Cartier.
No,
Hopefully, because there's another member of the watch community who got his wife a Cartier recently. I asked him for permission to show the watch. So tomorrow, hopefully, if I get the permission, I'll show you guys.
It's
Incredible.
so nice to see
Yeah.
my wife with the love bracelet from Cartier and
Nice.
the Cartier watch together. It's extremely nice to see a lady with that kind of watch.
It's beautiful.
Mm.
It's a
jewelry.
beautiful.
I'm very proud of her.
It's a great
Okay.
watch. My mom has the same watch. One of
Okay.
the best
It's
women's
classic.
watches.
It's classic. It's just
Yeah.
classic for ladies.
And it's timeless. Even men can
Timeless,
wear
yeah.
that watch too.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
for
It's the
anyone.
large version. You have it in a small version. This is the large.
Yeah, nice.
I can wear it, but I'm more for bigger pieces.
It's got very beautiful dial. The printing that
Yeah.
Cartier does
Yeah,
is
yeah.
just the best, and they can get you almost any color strap that you
Yeah, we
want.
can get straps we want, but she's happy with it. She's happy with it.
You can also, let me show you something. Cartier is a great buy on the gray market as well. For example, here's a Cartier Santos. This is a medium size, 18K rose gold, 13,400.
The original Cubitus.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
this is the original Cubitus.
Yeah, don't
It's
pay
unbelievable.
150,000 for Cubitus. You can get one right here. No date, nice with the central seconds,
Yeah.
full gold, and with 2 straps. See, it comes with 2 leather
straps,
straps.
yeah.
Brand new
Yeah.
watch, by the way.
But the watch apprentice would have to put it on an orange rubber strap.
Yeah.
What's a princess?
Nothing
Shout out to
wrong with
Watch
that.
Apprentice.
Shout out.
Shout out to
Yeah.
What's a Princess. Me too. He was. You guys were awesome in London. The fish. I called you the fish and chips team.
No, can you call me the Codfather, please? Thank
The
you.
Godfather. It was so nice. I saw you in the middle of the night in London. You together wandering around. It was nice. And you showed by night all the shops, all the boutiques, all in one aisle. It was very nice.
Yeah, that was Covent Garden. So
Yeah,
we
okay.
just walked the streets, and then we went through Leicester Square, which is where the Londoner, the hotel, the venue for the Watch Pro Salon event, and then we went through Soho, and we showed Bar Italia, the place where the original first TV broadcast was ever demonstrated.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Lovely.
I've seen that. I remember that. And in
We
front of
did-
the hotel, you met all kind of people.
Absolutely. And I skipped past though a coffee shop, sort of like that sells coffee itself, just around the corner from Bar Italia, where they have that Copy Luwak coffee.
Okay.
Do you remember that, Tim?
The Italian coffee, right?
No, the coffee that's digested by an animal, then shat out. And
I haven't tried it. Does it taste like shit?
I don't know. Do you know what? Some things I'm not that curious to find out about.
Yeah,
it's a lemur, isn't it, or something? Some sort of animal like that it eats it, it can't digest it, and then it gets fermented in their lower intestine, and then it's pooped out, and then it's harvested to make.
I'm fine with fish and chips and my Dunkin' Donuts coffee right here. This is how I do it. See it? No issues, no digesting, redigesting. It's just iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Let's see. Can we get the Zoom going? There we go. I had it today. Original large with shot of raspberry and the coconut, 3 sugar and 3 milk. Easy.
Let me see. Did I take a picture of the Copy Luwak?
Oh yeah.
See if I got it.
This is how I do it. Nothing wrong with that. This is how the Americans do it. America runs on Dunkin'. Did you hear it? It's their advertising phrase. Newbie, thank you so much for being member for 18 months. Did you check digital watch vault crime map when in London? Oh yeah. Hey, by the way, I wonder if David's watch robbery was added to the crime list.
I'm going to be going down to Wandsworth Prison to break Stephen Meacham out, so I can. Oi!
and they're gone.
It was a weird story. I followed it when he wanted to buy his Rolex Daytona. What was it? Black Dial or something. There was for weeks he was trying to purchase the watch. He
Yeah.
didn't want to buy it at a secondary market dealer.
Well, he was trying to, but they were giving him really hard time. They were just
Yeah, I
red
remember. And
flags.
Paul Thorpe even get involved in it. Blah blah blah. All red flags.
Paul
But
Thorpe
the
wanted the
biggest red
commission.
flag was inviting a secondary market dealer at your home.
Yeah, that's even worse.
That's
But it was with a friend. That's the
that's
problem.
yeah. But for 30K, the friends.
Oh, guys,
Leave
hey,
early.
can I leave for a minute? There's a package that was delivered.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the unboxing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
Just give me 2 minutes,
What
guys. I'll be right back.
you get a watch in? A new watch?
No, it's not a watch. It's something else.
Okay. Kojak, now it was amazing to see how you took care of Tim during the trip in London. I enjoyed it a lot to stream because I was already in the Miami time zone.
Okay.
So it was you took really good care of Tim after he was left in Ireland. And
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, he had made the decision to come over, so he was over here. I saw an opportunity to make money out of him, and so I just offered him my services without him knowing. And
which watch are you going to buy now?
Sorry?
Which watch you can buy now after making money on Tim?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, every day he delays, the debt doubles. So at the moment, I could afford to buy a Cubitus before the end of the month.
Yeah. It was a good investment in time with Timmy.
I always see an opportunity.
Tim is so nice because he's still nice with Elton. He's not even upset. He's still nice with him. I can't believe it.
Oh no one's. I mean, I would never. I mean, I don't know what's happened. That's obviously something that that only Elton can tell us, really.
Yeah.
And I hope whatever it is, it's not serious, and that he's okay. And I think that Tim. I have to accept that I might have put the idea of London into his head because I'd spoken about it during the week. It's because of his commitments with LA, and he was already going to Ireland and New York watch time. He probably glossed over the fact there was the Watch Pro salon. But I mentioned to him, he was probably a little bit frustrated. He doesn't like to be kept waiting, as he demonstrated when we were trying to help this German tourist get into a taxi. And I think he just went like, you know what? I know London well. I'll just jump on the plane, do the Watch Pro event, do watch-related content because he hasn't done some watch-related content for some time. And he reached out to me, and I was free. My time was available, and I thought, I can make money on him. So that was it. Just happened. It was just kismet.
Yeah.
It was kismet.
But Tim is the best in watch-related content. No one can beat him with that. It's unbelievable when he's live at shows. He's unbeatable. He's like a machine. He streamed forever, 10 hours, 11 hours. He keeps talking, doesn't lose his voice.
No, I mean, look, I was with him at Watches and Wonders, and I saw just how much effort he put in there. He was the first one to get up. He was the last one to leave the event. Pretty much every single day he was there, and he was there before I joined the gang, and even afterwards. So the guy is a machine.
Yes, the machine is back.
The machine is plugged back into the matrix.
I'm back, guys.
The machine is going to do an unboxing of his Swatch watch.
It's not a watch, but check this out. Let's see who can guess what this is. By the way, shout out to one of the viewers sent this to me. I had an issue with Maurice Grossman. There's your clue. What do you guys think this is? It's called Alan. Or Anlin.
To remove humidity?
Oh, it's the demagnetizer.
Oh,
Demagnetizer. Oh, demagnetizer.
now I'm not
Okay.
sure if the Maurice Grossman is magnetized.
I remember that.
Yeah, but that's what I was told is wrong with it. Excuse me.
Yeah, so
I had that with my Jacob watch.
But yeah,
Yeah.
the Maurice Grossman is fucked.
it was
Yeah.
running fast, wasn't it, Tim?
Oh, it was running fast, then it was running slow. It's all over the place. But
How fast was it running? You didn't arrive
running-
in Ireland. Did you arrive in the in Ireland a day earlier than you expected? Was it that fast?
Yeah, I guess so. It was running like 5 to 10 minutes fast.
No, it looks like it was running 12 hours and 10 minutes fast. I think you arrived in Shannon Airport about half a day earlier than you should have done. That would explain it. Anyway, I sent you a picture, Tim, of
Uh-huh.
the copy Luwak. We have a look
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'll pull it
in
up
WhatsApp. And what's that?
in the WhatsApp. All right, I just got my Grossman right here. I set the
Oh,
time.
what a beautiful watch! Beautiful watch.
Thank you. Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
Okay, it's okay. As you can see here, it's pretty good. But look at that balance wheel. It's going ape
Yeah.
shit. See the
Mm.
balance wheel? It shouldn't be running this fast. That's
Mm.
a sign there's something wrong with it. All right, here we go. Coffee Luwak. Why does Lima have to do it? Just let me eat the coffee beans. I'll make you homemade coffee Luwak. Oh my god, this is disgusting.
It even looks like it's come out from Lima's house.
Is this even legal to show on the live stream? It's gross.
Oh, it's a coffee.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that?
What?
Yeah,
It's expensive as well.
expensive.
Look, it's a trick to fool rich people into thinking they're you know these guys who came up with this idea, they're fucking laughing. They're actually laughing their ass off all the way to the bank. Can you believe it? We fooled rich people into thinking that coffee beans that come out of some critter's ass is actually the delicatessens. That's how most delicatessens are sold, right? All the bad parts of the like cow, the liver shit. That's all.
Mm.
Oh no, that's exclusive delicatessen food. Did you watch American Psycho?
Yes.
You know how
No.
in American Psycho he goes to all these super exclusive restaurants and they just serve him all this garbage.
Yeah.
Some,
Yeah.
Well,
Well-
it's like, and they're paying hundreds of thousands just because they're told that this is the most exclusive food.
Tim,
They don't even like it.
You've actually revealed what I was trying to do with you. I was
Mhm.
trying to force feed you fish and chips, like feeding down corn down a goose's
It's
neck
delicious
to
stuff.
to
Bacon.
make sort of foie gras out of your liver. Ukrainian
Demagnetized.
Chernobyl Ukrainian liver is a really expensive delicacy here in the West, and I needed to force feed you more fish and chips to get it really tasty.
I'll eat fish and chips over this Lima poop coffee any day of the week. Okay, no problem. No problem. I'm fine eating at just your ordinary mom and pop fish and chip place. I don't need this
Yeah.
fancy schmancy Lima shit coffee.
It would be cheaper to eat fish and chips than to buy one of these coffees, I think.
How long you have to put it in there?
I don't
Is
even
it
know how
just-
to use it.
Is
Look
it
at
just a few seconds or a day or?
It says, "Oh, there's a label here. Check this out, guys." Let's see. Let me focus.
Mm.
Here we
Fine.
go. It says the
It's fine.
duration of single use shall not exceed 1 minute, and the
Okay.
continuous use shall not exceed 2 minutes. Connect the power supply. Slowly pass the object through the circular hole of the instrument from one end and take it out from the other end. If the degaussing effect is poor, repeat the operation in the same direction and direction. What the? So you have to pass it through the hole?
Yeah, you
Mhm.
don't shuffle it backwards and forwards. It has to be directional.
Do I stick it inside and just leave it here for a minute, or just pass it just
No.
once, like just
You pass through.
pass it
Well,
through?
read
Yeah.
the instructions, but it seems to suggest you can either leave it statically in there for a minute, or if you're feeding it through, you can do that for up to 2 minutes.
Be careful,
Read
Tim.
instructions. Read instructions. You haven't got a pacemaker, have you got, Tim? You don't want to magnetize that.
What if you stick your dick in here? Can you magnetize it
Well, let's find out.
or demagnetize it? Was
Well,
that what?
do you think? Hang on a second. Do you think it's going to make you more attractive if it's magnetic?
No, I don't think so. Oh, maybe. Well, it depends, right?
Come on, guys. My wife is looking. Eh? Be decent. My wife is looking.
Sorry.
That's the wrong show. It's the wrong show.
I don't know what to do. Let me see. What does the box say? Here we go. There's another. Oh no, it's all in some other language.
Whilst you're reading that, I'll bring up some chats. Mark N says, "Let me suggest that
Okay.
you RTFM before possibly messing up an expensive watch." Very
I'll
good
watch a
idea.
video tomorrow.
Yeah.
And let's see. I'm testing the watch right now to see if it's having that same issue or if it just went away. And then if it is still running fast, let's say 17. Okay, still
I agree with Mark. Be careful.
then I'll pass it through. I'll get some instructions from the guy who sent this to me.
Newbie says that
How
Chernobyl
to
liver
actually
is an
use it.
aphrodisiac.
Oh, here we go.
You started
Actually,
something with your Chernobyl liver.
Well, you know,
Chernobyl liver. Oh Jesus! I don't have.
Chernobyl foie gras.
I don't need aphrodisiac. I need a
Kleine hond.
No, we
negative
need it.
aphrodisiac.
We need it. Other people
Anti.
need it.
Okay, here we go. Here's the instructions. Okay, so
Link
step
for
one:
kleine hond.
connect
Kleine
plug to
hond.
power.
Yes.
Kleine
Press the
hond.
green
Link.
button with the left hand, and the red indicator will light up
Jingo
during the
Dave.
operation. Press and hold the green button. Wait until the entire watch is gone through. Wait a second before letting go. Wait. What? Press the green button. Oh, so you have to hold the button. I don't get it. Press the green button with the left hand, and the red light will look at during the operation. Press and hold the green button until the entire watch is gone before letting go. Hold the watch with the right hand. The surface is facing up, and the whole watch slowly passes through the small hole in the middle of the degaussing device. The whole process is about 5 to 6 seconds. Oh, okay. What do you think?
Is it okay if I drop a link for Kleiner Hund?
Yeah, of course. Drop the link for Kleiner Hunt. Anybody who wants to join us on the stream is obviously welcome. The more, the merrier, guys. If you enjoy the show, you got something to contribute. Drop the link. Let's get Kleiner. It's been a minute. I haven't spoke to Kleiner for like a month now. I feel because I was away and he's
been
busy
working.
with his new gig. Yeah, it's tough. I wonder what he's been up to.
I was never in the show with Kleine hond.
Yeah. Oh, he's a great dude. Great collector.
He must be German.
A good question. I'm not sure.
Because Kleiner hond is a small dog.
Yeah, it's a very Germanic name, isn't it? But
Yeah.
I don't think he. Well, he can tell us when he's in
The
the US.
translation is a small dog.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Really? Kleiner Hund means small dog? Really?
Maybe that's his stage name.
Stage name.
I think, you know what? I might even make a video out of this device. How to demagnetize your wristwatch. I'll take some pictures and record some video tomorrow. And before I pass it through, I'll record the process. Could be a great video. Hey, Kleiner Hund, welcome to the show.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Hello,
Fantastic.
Kleiner.
We're talking about fish and chips today and about poop coffee.
Nice.
Guten Tag, Kleiner hond.
Kojak is trying to convince me
Good
to
evening,
drink
good evening, good evening.
coffee that came out of Lima's ass. And I'm not
Well,
falling
here's-
for it.
Well, I don't know. It's supposed to be a whole fancy thing. I'm
Yeah,
just trying to
that's just-
smoke a little cigar here.
Oh.
Hello.
Noise.
Oh, yeah,
Ashton.
Ashton.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
There's
That's
nothing
what
little about it. It's
Dr. Bob's Dr. Bob said, that the Ashton was the good stuff.
It is the good stuff.
Hell yeah.
So you got
It's not a lot of people tell, but
so Kleiner, you got Elysium there, and you got Zhezhov, what? It's Alexandra 2 or 40 knots? 40 knots.
Yeah, that's my scent of the day because I felt like it.
Very good.
Nice.
Also, Tim, we spoke a while back. I told you if I was going to get some fragrances, I was going to unbox them. I don't know about unboxing, but it would be an unveiling if anybody is interested.
You have them today?
Yes.
Oh, damn. I've been talking to Mr. Smelly. He's a fragrance enthusiast, and he said he's ready to do the show with me about fragrances. Let me ask you this: are you available in the next couple of days?
No.
Shit. Okay. When's the? So you're not gonna be available. Okay. Let's do the unboxing today. Let's get some upvotes. Let's get some super chat.
I should be around. I drove into town last night. I'm going to have to go back either Sunday or Monday morning.
Wow. Sunday or Monday morning. Okay. So you just got tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how about this? Because today is a very niche show. If we get to 75 upvotes, we'll do the unboxing today. If we can't get the 75 upvotes, we'll do it tomorrow with Mr. Smelly. I'll contact him. I'll say, hey, mate, let's do the show. Short notice. I'm sure he probably.
If you want to do it on Sunday, I will leave Monday morning. That's fine.
Oh man, Sunday would be perfect if we leave it, because we're gonna do Daniel Katz unboxing on Sunday as well. He's got a big watch.
Today is what, the 18th? The 8th rather.
The 9th.
Yeah. Well, for you, Mr. Living in the future.
I beg your pardon. Yes. Come over. It's fine.
For tomorrow.
It's fine so far. So.
Okay. Well,
Sunday should be fine. I think I have one more fragrance that hasn't showed up yet.
Yeah.
With some luck to show up tomorrow, but I doubt it very much.
And shout out to Mr. Smelly, who's just about to launch another fragrance in the Norton and Wilson lineup that he has.
Wow.
It's called I think it's called a Zaro. And it promises to be a very interesting fragrance.
A Zaro, like the least wanted?
Not. I may have gotten that wrong. I can't remember.
The least wanted or the most wanted?
that was a fragrance joke. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
too
nerdy about it, huh?
I'm hoping. I'm assuming that Mr. Smelly will want it to be the most wanted.
Right. Let's talk watches. So I'm wearing the Team Right Special, of course. But I figured I'd try something. Yeah.
Tudor.
So I figure I try something different. So I grabbed my 105 and I put it on this orange.
Ooh, nice.
So this orange line. This is a parachute. Paracord type. I think matches really nice with the orange secondhand.
Kleiner Hunt. I was at the Watch Pro salon. I was checking out all the Zin watches because they had a Zin stand there. I was in hog heaven. It was amazing. They had every single watch there. And they had a mother of pearl version of the U50, the dark blue one. Sorry, just to issue a correction, it's not a Zara, it's Arezzo. Arezzo is the new is the new fragrance that is about to be released by Mr. Smelly himself.
Yeah, not erection, Arezzo. Okay.
Not erection, that's Arezzo.
It would be really cool to get him on the stream to maybe talk about his new fragrance, how he created it, which perfumers he worked with to make it the idea, etc. It would be very good.
He'll be very welcome here. I've got all of his fragrances, so
really,
I've got every single one of them. Yeah,
well,
all four. Man, and I'll be getting the next one as well because I think he has this. he likes his old-fashioned fragrances, but with a modern twist.
Yeah, he likes those classics.
Yeah.
He likes the Aventus, but the original. Or is it called the Aventus? No.
Well, he likes Aventus, but
He does like yeah.
he likes his barbershops
I
fragrances.
think the original Creed, I think it's called Aventus Cologne.
I think there's some other brand that makes Aventus, or maybe it's called something else.
Well,
Shit,
Creed made.
it's green color. I forgot.
Oh, that's Bois de Portugal.
Ah, no. Oh, no. It's not Creed. It's a different brand. Dior Savage. Dior.
Oh,
Savage.
the Eau Sauvage.
Eau Sauvage. Is it Eau Sauvage? Okay.
Hang on, let me.
Yeah. The Eau
Dior-
Sauvage.
Divorce Savage is it's a special limited edition one specifically for Johnny Depp.
The new one. Or the
No, I'm just saying the Divorce Savage. Really?
Ah,
Tim?
the Divorce Savage.
Divorce.
Jesus.
No, that's no. His new one is the Copy Luwak Sauvage, the one that smells of shit.
Oh.
The one that Amber
Is it
dropped.
shit or is it oud? We don't know yet.
Oh well, she dropped a deuce somewhere. Anyway, so let's
Yeah.
let's
How
talk
crazy is that?
about Oudie fragrances.
Sorry, Magic City. I've taken the quality of the show into the dumps as always.
No, don't worry about it, because you can educate me on fragrances.
Oh, well, you're in good
So
company here.
I'm not so much in that.
Oh, then these two guys, Kojak and Kleiner, they're
Yeah.
huge fragrance enthusiasts. They got massive
Okay.
collections.
Frag heads is the term used.
Frag
I
heads.
have to be honest. My wife buy it for me, so I'm not so much into that. Because in the end, she have to smell it.
Oh yeah.
True. That's true.
How about
I
this?
would
Let's do.
rather get rid of a wife than my fragrance collection, but that's just me.
Oh, that's harsh.
Ooh. Kleine Hund, I have to remind you that my wife is watching in the living room.
No, I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about you.
Okay,
I
then
don't
we're
wait for you
good.
to
Then
sleep
we're all
on the
clear.
couch the rest of the week.
I got in the fight with the roommate earlier today because like she's just I have this shelf over here, or not shelf, but cabinet that it's really old and I'm gonna get rid of it eventually, but I'm using it to kind of sort all kinds of nonsense that I'm selling on eBay, and it really pisses her off. And she's like, "Oh, you have to get rid of it," but it's like I'm using it. Like it's actually I need it to organize all the stuff that I'm trying to get rid of, and then once I cleaned up everything, then I'll get rid of it. And so she was really mad, and I told her like, Why are you doing this? Really, completely uncalled for. I was just minding my own business. I was editing the pictures, and she just started the fight for no reasons. Like, sometimes women, they just like to come up with reasons to argue. I love her, but come on, just let me finish my stuff.
If I ever win the lottery, I'm going to start the Team Right refuge for battered men.
Yeah, I know, right? The super slaps, all the
Battered
stuff.
as in fish and chips batter, or
But you know what? Let's do this. Since we got Magic City here, he needs some fragrance education. Let's do our four essential fragrances that someone should have in their collection today. Like, if there's four fragrances that you think, guys, you would recommend, and we can go around. We can go with the Kleiner, Kojak, and I'll give my four fragrances.
well, shall we? Can we ask a few questions first before we
No.
Yeah,
offer?
Ask some
Magic.
The
questions.
answer is absolute. There's only one right answer. Via Cavor 1 from Zerzov. That's the number one answer. You always want. There's no other answer.
Magic City, you said that your wife buys you fragrances. Do you know which ones she has bought you in the past that you quite like?
Wait, I will have to check it out, because
Okay.
I know Boss, I know for sure, but she have another one from New Zealand. I have to check.
All right.
Mm.
Boss is nice, depending on, because the boss collection, it's out of control.
Mm.
And the names are out of control. They have an absolute and an absolute. So one ends with
Yeah.
an E, one ends with a U, but they're both absol something, and they're quite different. The absolute is nice. The
Oh,
one that ends
okay.
with a U is quite nice.
Magic City. I'm gonna tell you straight away.
Yeah.
Don't ever put your fragrances in the bathroom.
Ever.
Oh,
Terrible
okay.
idea.
Really?
Because you're gonna destroy them.
Yeah, you want to keep your fragrances away from direct sunlight, and preferably in a cool, dry environment. But as
Yeah.
long as they're away from direct sunlight and heat, they'll be fine.
So
Yeah,
it's like
bathroom
yeah,
is for
it's,
deodorant. You should keep your fragrances in the closet with your clothing.
Yeah.
And that way, when you get dressed, that's when you put on the fragrance at the end.
I'll show you what I have. This one. This is a basic one.
Pretty good.
Boss.
full screen, please.
Yep.
Thank you.
The boss.
At the
Okay.
bottom, it should say what kind of boss it is. Whether
Well,
it's
this
absolute or boss bottle or Le Magnétique or.
I don't know. It does. The bottle doesn't say that. No, it's not on the bottle.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
this
All right.
Chanel Allure.
Okay.
Oh, Chanel
Allure.
Allure. Very nice.
No wait. Oh,
Allure.
Chanel Homme.
Okay.
Yeah. And this one. And this is my favorite.
What is that?
I don't know that one.
New Zealand.
So
Oakland
does that
Silver
smell?
Fern.
Does that smell like a tree, like a Christmas tree sort of smell? What sort of?
Maybe like polo green.
No. It's very sporty and fresh. It is not. No.
It's a very odd name to silver fern. Seems. Oh, mind you, that's
I don't know what it is, but I have 3 bottles of it because I like it, and because I travel a lot, so and I don't want to travel with all these bottles all the time. Because
yeah. Of course. Who makes it? Who makes it?
There's no manufacturer at all.
Okay.
I mean,
No
that's
clue.
important. You know, if you like it and it keeps the wife interested, I think, thumbs up.
Yeah.
NZA, New Zealand, Auckland. Is the name of the company.
Yeah.
Let me see what it says. Fresh, spicy. It's a unisex. Apple, bergamot, galbanum, lavender, fern, pepper, cedar, leather, and oak moss. Okay.
Sounds nice.
Yep. Fern.
Sounds nice. Sounds nice. Top notes.
Yeah,
is
that's
fruity.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Mid notes are more sort of herbaceous. And you've got leather, oak moss, and cedar as the base. That doesn't sound too bad, actually.
No. That's why I like it. But the problem is with traveling to bring the fragrances all the time. First of all, it's heavy, and in the Netherlands they're very tight with security. If you have a bottle that's a little bit more than 2 milliliters, they confiscate it and they throw it away.
Oh wow.
That explains the accent. Okay, the Netherlands.
Yeah. Your name is by the way German. Kleine Hund means
Yes,
small
indeed.
dog.
You got to
Yes,
get
indeed,
yourself
it
a
does.
travel automizer.
So yes, you do. That's a good solution to not have to travel with your entire bottle, and you can have more than one. Because if you do, so I've seen somebody do a test. If you do around 16 to 20 sprays, it adds up to about just shy of 2 milliliters.
Yeah.
I would like to make a couple of recommendations. I don't know where you live, but if you have the ability to go somewhere to try something, I think this would be pretty universal. This is just from my collection.
In Miami.
Oh, forget it. Then you can get whatever you want.
Yeah.
Let's see. So this is very inexpensive, but I think is amazing. Acqua di Gio. This is the Profondo. There is the Profondo Parfum that just came out. Okay. I think it's more powdery, but this is a classic.
Okay.
Any Acqua di Gio, I think is a classic. I just like the Profondo. As more, I think is more three-dimensional, in my opinion, for me. Next.
That's a great fragrance.
Everyone needs this. This is Parfum de Marly Layton. Everyone needs Layton. This is a good year-round. It's good in the summer. It's good anywhere. It's a freshie, so it's nice and fresh. A lot of notes, but not too complicated.
Very sophisticated fragrance.
You can love this even if you have the flu. And the bottle.
It's great with
my God,
soup.
look at this bottle. Look at this bottle. This is good. It doesn't matter what you do.
It's also got a
Unless you're wearing
self-defense
basketball
weapon there
shorts,
on the cap.
If you're wearing basketball shorts, then no, don't talk to me, please.
No, I don't
Next.
do that too much. I'm a golfer guy.
This is my favorite brand at the moment, Zerjov. And to me, I know Zerjov
Naxos.
collection is huge, but one of the best Zerjov, in my opinion, is
Must be
Naxos.
Greek. Okay.
Now, it's a little bit sweet for the summer, so if you wear it in the heat, just go light on the sprays, because it does have honey and tobacco. But it's not necessarily a winter fragrance. It's nice. Oh, excuse me. It's sweet. It's delicious. It's amazing. And it's Zerjov. You can't go wrong.
Guys, if you go out for the night, how many sprays do you do? I do always 3 sprays, but what is there a
5
code?
plus.
5 plus?
Well, that's a whole different.
7,
topic.
8.
That's another
Let me-
subject.
let me
Depends on
make
the
I
one
don't
last
want. I don't
Let me
want
make one
to
last
smell too
recommendation.
much.
Let me make one last
If-
recommendation. If you can find it, Aventus Absolute. It is amazing.
Best.
expensive.
Amazing.
Expensive. Probably the most expensive fragrance right now.
This is nowhere near.
But this is like the Submariner of fragrance.
Don't you have a half a liter of what the hell is it called? 540?
540. I
Like
have
La
the big
Rouge.
bottle of 540. Yeah.
Yeah, you have like a pint worth of 540.
Yeah.
Don't you? Don't
Dude.
talk to me about expensive. Anyways, this is one of my. I have somewhere between 40 and 50 bottles in my collection, and this is by far one of the best that I've ever put my nose to.
I made a picture of it, and tomorrow I have to go to the shopping mall. So it'll be.
Well, it depends on your
Oh,
budget as
yeah.
well, because these aren't. Kleiner Honda has quite expensive tastes.
Okay.
A Magic
Okay.
City wears Jacob and Co. He can afford it.
Yeah.
There's
That's
no point
where
in
I'm
going
going
cheap.
tomorrow. I go to
Yeah.
to Bal Harbor Mall.
Okay.
Bal Harbor.
I have
Well-
caviar taste on a Dino Nugget budget.
So Kleiner was showing you the Parfums de Marly. If you want a cheap version of that, a very cheap version of it, Lalique Black and White is sort of similar sort of fragrance. But
Life is
if
too
you can,
short to wear cheap fragrances.
there is that. But especially if you're starting out, you might want to just try them out.
Lalique, black
Lalique.
and white.
Yeah, black and white.
That's a $30 fragrance. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
It's very cheap. It's very cheap.
This is
It's
for
very
you,
good.
Kozak. This is for you mentioning this, Kozak.
But I would agree. I would agree with Kleiner Hund on the Zerjov is one of my favorite brands as well. Naxos is sort of that, as you said, honey, lavender, and tobacco. Not so much on the lavender. You do need to let it sort of settle because it can choke you out quite early on. Once in the mid to dry down, it is a lot more mellower. 3 sprays is enough, I find. So
For yourself.
one behind each ear and one at the back of your head, and that will be sufficient, and you will smell like that for the majority of the day.
Okay.
If you want to
Double
do
D
the
says, perfect rule for spraying fragrances. Take whatever Tim sprays and divide by 10.
Yep, it's true. I was going to say.
Dang.
I hate to have to defend Tim Wright, and I love you dearly, Tim, but I am an oversprayer.
Yeah, what's the point? You're wearing it. You're spending shit ton of money. This is a $300, $400, $500 a bottle. You want to spread the joy. I'm sure other people will appreciate when they smell
But it
good
kinda-
fragrance. If
okay,
you're wearing
okay.
nasty
Let me
$30 shit, then yeah, just
let
keep
me
it
put
to
it in
yourself.
context. Let me put it in context. It depends where you are, okay? If you
Yes.
have to sit next to people at dinner, maybe don't do 15 sprays. If you're going to the strip club, go ahead and do 25. That's fine. You know what I'm saying?
Given that Magic City's wife is sitting next door, I would say
I think
was
she's
talking-
leaving the
I was
building now.
talking- I was
With-
talking in general. It was just done.
She
Okay,
will say,
so
"What show are you in? What stream are you in?"
I'm sorry.
given
I'm
that
quite crass. Okay, I wear Zin. Okay, I'm a bad person.
Okay.
But
tell
we're giving a consultation here to Magic City here, and he said he doesn't want to choke himself out. So, especially with the Naxos, it is quite a powerful fragrance. So I would start off less, 3 or maybe 3 to 5. 3 to 5 for Naxos is more than enough. If you don't want something slightly different, if you want something like smells of money, Roja Parfums Isola Blue is smells like you're living on a yacht. It's an amazing fragrance. Very
Ooh.
expensive. Very expensive.
Roja makes some nice
Ro-
So did
Yeah.
we mention Roja?
I thought it was Roja.
Roja.
It's
Roja
not Spanish, actually. It's French, so it is Roja. But yeah.
Yeah, Roja. Yeah.
Roja.
Speaking
Parfum.
of smelling of
smelling.
fish,
Oh, fish and spinach fragrance.
Spinach. The spinach guy. Pompeii is back.
Daniel
Okay,
actually got some fragrances there too.
I said before I text and my typing's horrible that there was no symmetry between face and spinach. It came out summary. I can't believe that I can't type for crying out loud. Earlier,
yeah.
Damn it. So I'm
Just to
here.
finish off with my recommendations to Magic City. Sorry,
Uh-huh.
Dan, we were just mid consult. So those are 2 really expensive smelling fragrances from Zerjoff and Roja Dove Parfums. And if you want something a bit more reasonable, I think if you want something slightly designery, I think Tom Ford. No, that'd probably be too much bad boy for you. Do you like leather? The smell of leather?
Yeah.
Okay, so either Tom Ford's Tuscan leather, or if you want something a bit more affordable, it would be their ombre leather. They do They do an eau de toilette, they do a parfum, and an eau de parfum. Just try. You can go and try all of those and see which one you like.
I actually have a recommendation, but it may be a spoiler.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
No. Okay, it's part of my. It was part of my unboxing, but it will be a great recommendation.
Well, Magic City can stay tuned for your next appearance on the show, and you can add that to the list of recommendations.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Bleu de Chanel.
Oh, there we
Look at
go.
that.
Bleu de Chanel Parfum.
I
That's
told
a
you,
great.
give it
That's a
time.
great fragrance.
It is.
Magic City.
It is.
It's from
That's a
my
very
private collection.
Bleu de Chanel.
Wait, I'll make a picture of it.
Parfum. You're muted, Daniel.
Yeah.
You're muted.
Got it.
Got it. So they do it in 3. They do it in eau de toilette, eau de parfum, and parfums. Any of those 3. The parfum, I think, is more mature, well-rounded.
Yeah.
So that I'll give that. But you've got the Allure. Can I suggest the Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrait? That is another option for you if you like that profile.
Sporty. It smells like a Porsche. Oh, extreme.
Vanilla sort of tonka bean.
Let's see. Daniel, do you like that Bleu de Chanel parfum? What do you think?
It's so nice. I haven't opened up the bottle yet.
Try it. Put one spray on your arm. Tell us how it smells.
Okay. Right.
Try to explain it in your vocabulary.
Yeah, I gotta find out where the spray is. I'm gonna end up spraying it on my face.
Okay, careful. Don't spray it in your mouth.
Well, no, do it for the camera. Do it for the.
There we go.
If I had a penny for every time I said that sentence to him, I would be a rich man.
See, you notice how I missed? Okay, I did it.
There we go. What do you think? How does it smell?
A little bit of wood, vanilla, and I'm not sure. It smells good.
It smells really expensive, right? It's very hard to describe. It smells blue.
But it's not overwhelming, which I really want is not to be overwhelming, right?
Yeah, the parfum is more sweet than sporty.
Yeah, like I don't want to overwhelm someone to bed. I want it to be subtle.
Mm-hmm. And
the words subtle and Daniel Katz should never appear in the same sentence.
Come on, guys.
Good one.
I want to be subtle. I'm working on it. Okay.
No,
That's
but
all
that's a
good.
great perfume. That's a great perfume.
This is Daniel's face after he smelled it. It looks just like this.
Here, I'm gonna take a picture. Bring it back. Bring it back. Let me take a picture. Okay, I got it. All right, thank you.
Don't bully me. Don't bully me, Team
I'm
Cat.
not bullying you. I'm not bullying you.
Bring it back right now.
It's for future zingers with other people to say like, "That's me," you know. Yeah.
By
Thanks,
the
Tim.
way, so that the Roja Elysium, it's like a super refined version of the Bleu de Chanel, I would say.
Yeah.
More natural because the Bleu de Chanel, it could be a little bit harsh, a little bit powdery, like lipstick, but that Roja is smooth as butter.
Yeah,
I have
there
four
is
selections. I have
there is a slight price difference between the two.
Yes, exactly. You pay. So if you want, like, let's say if you like Bleu de Chanel, by the way, here I've got the
Oh, you
Eau
got
de
my.
Parfum.
How did you take it from me?
This is different concentration. Show yours on the screen.
All right.
If you look closely at the bottom, it says Eau de Parfum, and the lettering is in silver. Whereas Daniel, no, but point it at the screen, Daniel.
Yeah, I am.
Daniel's, it's gold lettering. It's hard to see it, but it says just the parfum at the bottom. So it's a higher concentration of oils to alcohol.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah, so you have like a little bit heavier version, whereas this is a really big bottle. See, I wouldn't be able to give you this one because I wouldn't be able to take it with me in the plane. This is
Right.
This is a 5-ounce bottle.
Oh, I see.
150 mil. You have 100 mil.
Yeah, right.
So I was able to take that one, but they're very close. But there's a price difference. The parfum is more expensive because there's more oils in it than this one. But personally, I prefer this one actually.
Yeah, thank goodness they didn't take when I went on through security in LAX. They didn't take my perfume. Fortunately, they just took me to jail.
Yeah.
So,
Jesus. Well, you got hit with a
my,
huge tax there on the watch.
on the
I have
watch,
my
got
eyes
mad.
set on Black Friday because I am missing 2 or 3 fragrances from my Parfums de Marly collection I'm trying to build, and this Black Friday may be catastrophic for my savings account.
You've already got about 6 or 8 of the Parfums de Marly, haven't you?
I have 6.
6.
There's going to be some discounts. Is it Jomo Shop? Where do you buy your fragrance?
For the mostly Jomo Shop, also Max Aroma and Fragrance Net.
You know, Fragrance Net right now has American Express discount. Basically, if you spend $250, they give you $50 cash back.
$150, $25 cash back, I think.
But it's twice. It works twice.
Yeah.
If you spend 125, you get 25. Then another 125, they give you another 25.
Yeah, it's appealing because I really wanted to get my hands on Black Afghano from Nasomato.
Oh yeah, those are super expensive. So it's good. You get that discount.
I know I have 3.
But check this out, guys. This is my 4 fragrance collection. Chanel Bleu de Chanel. In my opinion, this is a must-have. Doesn't matter which concentration. Eau de Toilette, Eau de Parfum, or the Parfum. They're all 3 are really nice. I think this is the best value though. The Eau de Toilette. It's the cheapest of the 3, and you get a lot of it, and it lasts long. So that's number 1. Number 2, Aventus. I think that's a must-have. If you can get Aventus, it's classic. It's iconic. You'll smell it every time. Once you have this, you'll be able to smell it on other people, and you'll go, oh fuck, that's Aventus. He or she is wearing the Aventus. So it's just so mainstream. It's like a Submariner or a Panda Daytona, but much cheaper. And I highly recommend you use fragrancenet.com for discount because you can get this basically 50% off.
You're kidding. Fragrancenet.com.
Yeah, I'll drop the link after this. Then number 3, Acqua di Gio. I'm same with Kleiner. Kleiner, one of the fragrances he recommended was, it's just a different version. It doesn't matter which one you go with. Here I have the Eau de Parfum Acqua di Gio, but my personal favorite is the black one, the Profumo. But I ran out. This is how much I love it. I actually ran out. It's empty. As you can see here, this is how the two look different. See, very similar bottle, but they're very different, subtly different smells. Profumo, Eau de Parfum. Personally, if I could trade this bottle for a bottle of this black one, I would in a heartbeat. This one's got this incense, which kind of makes me think whenever I'm wearing it, I feel like I'm in the church. That's how it smells. Okay, so I got one more here for you for my 4 fragrance recommendation, and that's this one. That's
Did you really pull out the
Rouge.
Baccarat Rouge? Did you really
Hell
pull out
yeah, you know
the
it.
1 gallon of Baccarat Rouge? Unbelievable.
Magic City, I wouldn't recommend that one for you.
Roommate,
No?
go to Daniel
No.
Katz's screen
It's very,
and do that.
it's very feminine, so it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I made pictures of the other ones.
Yeah.
I will check it out tomorrow.
However, if you want to buy your wife something nice and a little expensive,
Yes, the Baccarat Rouge is a good option for the wife.
It's a good female smell. Actually, I recommended this fragrance to ER. She got there's a more concentrated version of this. This is Eau de Parfum. She got the Parfum and she loves it. It's the best luxury smelling fragrance. It's
Okay, wait. What's in this?
completely synthetic, so it smells like you're not going to be able to tell what it is. It doesn't smell like anything you ever smelled in your life. It's unique.
Well, that's so fantastic. I don't care. Anyways, I've got in this one sandalwood, which I absolutely love, and so
Sandalwood is common, Daniel.
but
This Baccarat Rouge smells like gold.
Oh golly!
Do you know what gold smells like? No. Yeah, well, if you smell this, you'll know how gold smells like. This Baccarat Rouge 540. That's how gold should smell, right, Kleiner?
don't bring me into this, man.
No, wait a minute. If I walk by at the Poetry Jazz Cafe, which I'm going to tonight, and I was wearing that, would a pretty woman say, "I like your smell"? Is that what she would say?
They would like that Baccarat Rouge. Actually, they're very attracted to it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do they grab you?
They'll latch on to you.
Oh
Yeah.
my God! Oh,
They might think you're gay. They might think you're gay, but they will like it.
If you wore this, there will be
Which is
no
okay.
question
Which is
that
okay if you are
not
gay, by the way.
and that you are down to party.
Anyways, I do like this idea that's ambery cedar and tonka bean or whatever in the one that you gifted me, Tim. So I do like that. That's a good start.
Oh,
Yeah, Tonka smells like vanilla.
Okay, thank you, sir. God, this guy is full of knowledge, isn't he, Tim?
Oh
He
yeah.
knows every movie out there, and he knows his fragrances, and my goodness,
It's annoying.
I agree.
he should have his own show.
Yeah, definitely. When he has the time.
Yeah.
A little bit busy now.
But who has the time? Who has
the time?
Yeah, but this time exists. Okay, whatever.
Oh, I have the time. It's almost 8 o'clock. Look.
Oh my
Hey.
goodness. He has the time. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be able to tell the time if my watch wasn't magnetized. Actually, it's working like accurately now. Huh. I'll let it run for 24 hours and see how fast it's.
Oh, what I was doing, I was fast forwarding your time to get you to the airport earlier, just to get you out of the country.
Were you paid handsomely by a roommate to get some peace of mind for a couple of days in the house?
No, actually, I have to pay her. I took her to lunch today.
I thought Kojak was paid handsomely by a roommate.
Oh.
I got a confession.
Maybe I should be chasing her for the debt.
I got a confession to make, Tim.
What happened, Daniel?
Well, it's just that like after I get rid of my Explorer 1, I'm going to have 2 really, really good watches. My Bring, which I'm going to do a launch tomorrow. And I date just, and I all due respects to roommate, I'm not. I just don't want to give any of my 2 for bang your watch.
We don't want to let the roommate bang that watch before selling it because you'll destroy the value. of
I'm
the
not saying
cheese,
anything.
that Pepsi
Yeah,
is
yeah.
so beat up, especially on the corners.
Really?
It would have to be
Really?
served. Oh yeah, it's ruined.
But I will receive, I guess, unwanted advice
You
from
want
her.
to see it? Look.
No, unwanted advice from her. That's what I mean.
Oh, we need some wanted advice.
Whatever.
Well, I'll tell you this, Daniel. I know exactly why you have cholesterol problem. It's the soup with cheese, the
I'll
onion
stop that.
soup,
No, I
and
just
then the
went the other
potato
day.
chips that I caught you with.
What? Which soup? What?
The French onion soup
Yeah,
with
I'll stop
cheese.
that. I'll stop that. I'll stop that.
No wonder you have high cholesterol.
No, I had it from before, Tim. I'll
Oh,
stop.
I'm joking.
Yeah, that's okay.
Are you vegetarian, Tim Cat?
No, I'm not. I do like
Okay.
eating fish, chicken, and light meats. No. But it's not about that. It's just don't eat fried. Don't eat the sugar stuff. Stay away from the pastries. Just common sense. Coca-Cola is an absolute no-no. Just
Yeah,
common
absolutely.
sense.
Whatever you do not drink Coca-Cola. It's really bad for
Right.
you.
Right.
At all costs, stay away from Coca-Cola. I cannot stress
Oh,
this
look
enough.
who's got Kleiner. Well, Kleiner, it's fine.
Do not, and
Just don't-
absolutely, I say do not drink Coca-Cola. It is not thirst quenching and delicious.
That's right.
It's the best drink on the planet.
Right. I remember when I had dinner with O'Sheen, and that was a thing that he would have is his Coca-Cola with the dinner.
Yeah, look, you guys see this edge right
Just like
here?
Donald Trump.
It's all destroyed.
Oh, let's see.
Now,
What
what is your opinion, guys?
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
What's
You
your
see it?
opinion, guys, on watches with scratches? I think it's give character to the watch. It's wear. You can see someone is enjoying it. Someone is wearing it. I think it's cool when a watch have some character.
As long as they can afford to wear it, that's no issues.
Well, she's part owner, Tim. Really, she is part owner of that.
I know, but she should have been careful with it.
I know because you're
Okay,
No.
look.
I'm gonna have to
Magic City,
size
in
it
my
for
mind-
myself, not let her wear it anymore.
Magic City, in my mind, it's like shoes, right? If you're gonna wear shoes, you're gonna get scuffed. If you have really nice shoes and you can't afford them to get scuffed, just wear them to dinner once a month, and otherwise they stay in your wherever you store your shoes. Correct?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Same thing. Like my bike has plenty of little scratches and dings and whatever because I rode damn near 9,000 miles in less than a year. Is it gonna affect the resale value when I go trade it in for a new bike? Yeah, but am I gonna? I bought the bike to ride it. I didn't buy the bike to look at it in my living room and say, "Well, that's such a nice bike. I wish I could ride it more."
Agree.
I have buffs and scratches on me because women have rode me for years and years.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's bad.
I've seen that in Miami.
Yeah.
They were attacking you.
Yeah. What's wrong, Tim?
No, that's
Bad sometimes.
well. I think. What do you think, Magic City? Did you make a little list of your favorite kind of fragrances?
I
from the
make
show?
pictures. I make pictures from the screen.
Nice.
Tomorrow I have to go to Bal Harbor here in Miami.
Hey,
and there they have all the shops, and I will check it out.
If you get a chance to try them on, take a picture of which ones you liked.
Yeah, I will do that.
And what does the Roja smell like, Tim? But like, what is there? Is it another wood feel or is it
the Rojas?
Smoke.
This one,
the Roja.
Roja.
Yeah,
Oh, that's Kleiner. Oh, this one. It smells exactly like Blue de Chanel that I gave you, but better.
Oh, okay.
It's a blue aquatic fragrance with a little bit of citrus in my mind. I don't have the best nose for these things. I don't have like a super trained nose, and I'm smoking cigars right now, so it's a bit of worst time to try and smell a fragrance to see what it is.
Fragrances are really awesome. I don't know. I think if you're collecting really expensive watches, it's cool, something in between to have, and you can always sell them if you get the quality ones, like stuff that Kleiner Hun is showing here. I mean, if you have a couple of bottles, you're really not going to use them in any significant way where they're, you can't sell them. So
So
look
you
at this.
sell them on eBay?
Yeah, you can always sell them on eBay. Yeah, very.
Did you know, guys, that if you sell more than $600 on eBay, they report to the IRS
Yes.
that you have to report it as a kind of income.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have
that's
to
pretty
report it on your
wild,
tax
right?
return. It
It's
used to
only
be
600,
10 grand.
It used to be
Yeah.
20, and then
Yeah.
5, and now
But
600.
I think it's only if you made money on it. Like you have
Yeah.
to have profited. If you could prove that you didn't profit,
Mhm.
then you're still good. Like if you bought this fragrance for $130 and then sold it for $100, you didn't really make any money on it. You lost money, and that way you don't have to. But you're gonna have to have that conversation with your lawyer, or
Lawyer,
not
But
the
any
lawyer, your
transaction,
tax person.
over $600 is reportable.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. But
Also,
if you
taxation is theft.
if it's under the umbrella of garage sale, then you don't need to report a garage sale. So it has to look like a garage sale, not like you sell 10 fragrances of the same kind for a certain price, and you bought them for business to make some money.
Or taxation is theft.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, but 600 is not a lot. You have to report right
Maybe
away.
they'll revoke all these laws under Trump, right? He did say he's going to cut
I'm
so many.
hopeful. I'm hopeful for that. I'm hopeful.
Cut the taxes. Cut the taxes. This is some
I'm
bullshit.
really hopeful.
Because this is like eBay, selling on eBay. Look, there's a business account on eBay, and then there's like, you buy stuff and you
Travis
want
Watts,
to
absolutely. Travis Watts,
sell it.
absolutely.
Right?
Tim, does YouTube report to the IRS income right away, or you have to do that yourself?
No, I think now they send it directly. They prepare the paperwork for you.
They prepare the paperwork for you. Okay. Okay, and they send it to you so you can report it to the IRS. Okay, does it work like that? There's no garage sale ish YouTube channel.
Actually, there's YouTube channels where people go to like garage sales and they find some crazy stuff and flip it on eBay or other platforms. Really popular.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like they actually make some serious money. Not just through finding like unique collectibles, because like there's so much stuff like vintage video games. This is why all the collectibles just kind of went crazy on the secondary market during COVID, is because people were kind of making collectibles out of everything, and the prices were going up really quickly because they were also making these viral videos where they go to like a garage sale and they find like a pack of Pokemon cards from 1990s, and it's like sealed. It's like, oh, what the hell? And they sell it for $50,000. They buy it for 50 cents from some grandma who doesn't know what it is, and sell it for
like
50,000.
like American Pickers and Storage Wars.
Yeah, that exactly. So because those shows basically created the idea, and then people made homemade versions of the Storage Wars, of the
American Pickers.
Huh?
American Pickers.
American Pickers. Yep. American Pickers was just, it's like a great idea, but there was just one person, and there was so much opportunity. People just didn't realize how much opportunity there was in it, because it wasn't just, they did it, the American Pickers, for the entertainment value of it, but the people who kind of carried the torch and made all the YouTube channels, popularized it, almost went mainstream. Even me, when I see like some kind of a yard sale here in the neighborhood, I'll go check it out. Maybe I'll be able to find some NES cartridge from
yeah.
like the 80s. You never know. Because people put their stuff like sometimes here in Brooklyn, you'll be just walking by in the summer, and people have their garage door open because it's summer, it's hot. They got their garage open. They're doing something on the front yard, and it's so close to the sidewalk you could see it right inside, and it's like
Yeah.
shit filled to the ceiling in the containers. So people got some stuff that they don't even realize how
Yeah.
collectible it is because they're
Yeah.
not paying attention to this stuff. They don't care.
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm
I think
gonna drop off now. Magic City. It's lovely meeting
go,
you.
Jack. It was nice
Daniel,
meeting you.
Okay.
Nice meeting you again, Kleiner Hunt. I'm just going to go over to Wimbledon now to stake out a place I know that has got a brand new couple of Rolexes. It's sort of like a. So I'll do an unboxing tomorrow if I manage to get my hands on a new Yachtmaster Rhodium and the Starbucks. I won't tell you where I
Don't
got them from.
forget,
Who's
Corto,
gonna go
don't forget
first?
the ski mask. It's cold out.
Oh wait a minute, I'm Sunday. That's right. Okay.
All right, guys, take care. Enjoy the rest of the show.
All right.
Take care.
Take it easy, brother.
Good night, Kojak.
Bye. Bye.
Enjoy.
Thank you for joining us today. By the way, Kleiner, if those fragrances could be watches, what would you describe? What would you say? What watches would they be of I don't know, the wristwatch world?
You mean these two in particular,
Yeah,
or,
like
or in general?
those two, or maybe some other fragrances that you have there that you think perfectly match a certain watch. Because, like,
Well,
for
I
example,
think
I'll give you one. I think the Creed Aventus, it's as hyped as like Panda Daytona, right?
no.
It's not. It's
I think the Panda Daytona is more of a one of these. I think Creed, the Absolute, because
Ooh.
it's, think about it. It's hard to find. This is hard to find.
Yeah.
There's wait lists. There's people waiting on a new release of this.
Mm-hmm.
I got lucky enough to get the first release. So and this is way less common than the Aventus that you have.
Okay.
So I think this is more of a that.
I would say like that one would be like the Daytona, like a rainbow Daytona, where it's even more rare version of something that's already rare.
No, that would be way too high ticket.
Too high ticket. Well, maybe like a white gold Daytona with the black dial. You saw that one? That would be like the Absolute, because it's like one step above. This is like very common man's, because the Daytona, it's common as fuck. It's actually,
Yeah,
I think when they'll eventually reveal the numbers, there's gonna be like 300,000 of them.
Yeah, but the problem is with the fragrances is like then you start thinking about, okay, but then what about Penhaligans and stuff like that, Like there's
Which
always
brand
like
would that even
a
be?
higher level, exactly, you know what I mean?
But it would be like George Daniels, right? Because those are British. Is that a British fragrance, Penhaligon?
Maybe.
Oh man! By
I
the
think
way,
so.
I think Magic City and Daniel, they don't know how to chime in on this one. This is totally not the fragrances is not their type of thing. Hey, maybe let's get back to some more watches.
I
What do you
gotta
think?
get the gold. Like I gotta smell gold for crying out
You
loud.
gotta smell gold. You want to smell gold? Try Baccarat Rouge 540. Seriously, this is a fragrance that I think it's fully synthetic, right, Kleiner?
I think so.
It smells unlike anything that exists in this universe.
I don't know.
Right?
For me, you have to be a special kind. You have to be like that kind of guy to pull it off. I think it is a little bit feminine leaning. And if you're going to be a man wearing it, you have to be like, I don't know. You know what this is? Leather jacket wearing in shape kind of guy. Maybe a little bit longer hair kind of guy, like a younger guy. It's definitely not for everyone. Is what I'm gonna say.
If this was a fragrance, it would be this AP Royal Oak Yellow Gold.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't have to be the perpetual, but I think this is what it smells like.
That is a lot of gold with no contrast.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
the new their new iteration. What do you guys think? Huh?
Yeah, they could have called that the King Midas.
It's a little bit like it's probably like better than the King Midas. Fucking full on perpetual calendar.
Looks
Yeah,
very
The royal
thin.
case.
I could see myself wearing that gold perfume that smells like nothing else in this world, and that AP, and going to Union Square in San Francisco and getting knifed dead, and then everything's gone.
Hmm.
I mean, I can imagine.
Jesus.
That's
This
it.
is Daniel. But hey, I think this is a pretty close. Unfortunately, this is just like a computer images that they revealed. But I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Limited to 88 pieces, perpetual calendar. The problem with these ultra thin ones is they break, and hopefully this is one of those that won't break like easily.
Yeah,
But
that's the biggest lesson we've learned watching your show over the years, Tim. Never give Tim Wright a chronograph to play around with.
How thin is this, by the way?
Good
What's
question. Let's
the
see here.
what's the width on the case?
It's 6.2 millimeters thin.
6.2. Wow.
Yeah.
For perpetual?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's a royal oak case. Unfortunately, only 20 meters of water resistance, but that's so crazy thing. 6.2.
Wow.
Yeah. Totally
Limited
nuts.
edition.
88 pieces. And I think this is like the Chinese Chinese luck number, because in Chinese number 8 is a lucky number. So I think
Oh,
they're using 88 as a way to
Oh,
appeal
yeah.
to Asian market.
How much is it?
Let's see.
$88.
150,000 Swiss francs.
It's $180,000.
Yeah. 150,000. Price upon request, actually. But they're saying it's probably more than 150,000. 40 hours of power reserve. It is automatic, though. I don't know. Look, it's just a high-end, super complication. I think it's kind of cool coming from AP. It's not, obviously, it's not for everyone. Oh, Daniel, what happened?
no, I'm just being sloppy putting the bottle back in the box, okay?
Throw the box out, man.
Yeah, I guess so. You don't need the box, right? Okay.
The box. What do you think, Kleiner? You don't keep your boxes for your fragrances?
Well, it depends on the fragrance. Like the Zerjov, I use the boxes for display
Mm-hmm. Yes.
because it's a beautiful faux leather box with nice lighting on the interior, etc. For Creed, yeah, I have the box for the Creed. I have the boxes for the Parfums de Marley. Everything else got thrown out.
Oh, you did.
I don't have. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not planning on selling my collection anyways.
Yeah, I think it's this
I
way.
would be homeless in the street with like a cart full of just fragrances and my little wardrobe.
It's the little package before you put it in the box. I was trying to fit it in. It was being a slob. Not that I need any of it. Just keep the ball. Yeah.
Mm.
Do you get rid of the boxes, Tim, or you keep the boxes? I guess you keep the boxes. Do you keep the boxes?
Oh, well, I kept the boxes because I might sell some of them, and
Right.
if you sell, it's good to have the box. It's also, if you are not going to use the fragrance frequently, you should be keeping it out of the light. And
Right.
keeping it in the box actually keeps it out of the light, and that protects it. So, Daniel, if you
Yeah. I lost some of my spirituality when I'm out of the light, but
well, Daniel, if you're gonna be using the fragrance,
Yes, sir.
it's good. If you're not, if you're gonna be using it a lot, then I guess it doesn't matter.
Right.
But if you're not going to be using it a lot, and you can't keep it in somewhere in the dark where there's no,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll
So
try.
you
I'll try to keep
Look.
myself in it in the dark. Okay.
exactly. Travis Watts, $10 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, I'm a novice when it comes to fragrances. When shopping and come home with a bottle of Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette. How did I do? Expert, what do you think, Kleiner? What's your take on
Thank
this?
you for calling me an expert, but I'm not. I'm just financially responsible, really. I have a bottle of. I have a bottle. It's one of the first bottles I bought was Dior Sauvage, and I like it. A lot of people on the internet says, "Well, it's a party fragrance. It's overplayed. Everybody wears Dior Sauvage." Yeah, for a reason, because it's good. So if you're really a snob, kind of into niche fragrances, etc., then okay. A lot of people will say, "Oh, Dior Sauvage is so basic." If you're a normal person, then congratulations, because I think Dior Sauvage is very versatile. It stands out. It gets you noticed. It's powerful fragrance, and I think it's great. So congratulations.
Yeah, and if Mrs. Travis likes it, Travis, you're fine.
It's
See, unlike Daniel Katz, I
actually
don't
the
value
one
the
that I
opinion.
use.
See, unlike Daniel Katz, I don't value the opinion of women. So
Oh,
Boom.
Hey guys, I have to leave.
There's,
oh,
hey,
God,
Magic
I did
City.
it
I have to
now.
go.
Dan.
I will be
Sorry
back
if you don't-
more
Hopefully,
frequent.
Magic City roommate wasn't watching that.
Don't worry, it's all good. I'll keep you up to date for the adventure because tomorrow I'm gonna look at the fragrances, and I'll keep you up to date for the IWC.
Yes, yes.
Nice,
If you're gonna
nice,
go
nice.
through with it, if you're gonna go
Yeah,
with something else, if they don't give you a really healthy discount, if they say, "Oh,
Yeah,
for the blue one, we're not giving you a discount," no, tell them to
yeah.
go stuff themselves.
I
Don't.
think 20% is not enough. I can
Yeah,
do,
you need
do better,
more.
but
Yeah,
I'm not
you
there
only
yet.
need
I'm
one
not
with
there
the
yet.
Patek. I'll send you the picture of the Patek for the same price.
Yeah. The
Hey,
Patek is
come
also
back and let
interesting,
us
I have
know
to say.
about your fragrance adventure as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Good
We wanna
evening,
know
guys.
which the
Enjoy. Sound like you have a great day ahead of you tomorrow.
Magic
Yeah, all
City
good.
selection.
Yeah,
Good
I
night.
make pictures of it.
Yes.
Bye, Daniel.
Good night.
bye,
Man.
bye.
So just really quickly, yeah, this is the one I've got, the Sauvage Eau de Toilette. When it doesn't have anything on it, it's the Eau de Toilette version.
So how
That's why
does
you can get this big giant glass. And look, actually, I've been using this a lot. You can see it's half
yeah,
full or
okay?
half empty, depending how you look at the world.
I got a challenging question for Tim. Right?
Yes.
You're in a rush to an appointment. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. You're in a rush. You get washed. You put on the soap. You shave yourself. You say what you have to say to roommate, and then you face your fragrances. And you only got a couple of seconds to pick the fragrance you're going to use. Which one do you use?
Oh, you know what?
Also-
Actually, this one.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, this is the no-brainer. When I don't have the time to think of which fragrance to use, this is what I grab.
Oh,
Sauvage Eau de
It
Toilette,
really is a
right?
no-brainer. It truly is a no-brainer.
Yeah. You don't have to be a genius to know that this is good shit. In fact, I think the reason there is a fragrance hype nowadays, it was all started by the Sauvage. It
Yeah.
made amazing fragrance affordable for the masses.
Well, I have a couple of answers to that question, even though I wasn't asked. I'm going to answer anyways. It's
yeah.
either Narcisio. Oh my God, words, Ferrari. Narcisio Rodriguez, Blue Noir for Men, or Profundo or Sauvage.
Profumo. Okay, I haven't
Okay,
tried
no.
Profundo.
This is Profundo. This is not Profumo. It's Profundo.
Yeah. I think then Profundo.
So to me, depending on how I feel on the day, it's one of those three. That's my go-to, no-brainer. Don't worry about it. Unless I wanna stand out at Walmart, in which case I'll just wear this one.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a great one. The Elysium stands out really nicely. It's such a great fragrance.
Yeah, the Coca-Cola cigar pairing, by the way, do not recommend. I can hardly say words. I have like this weird stuff going on in my mouth. Not good.
Aqua
What's
di
the-
Cigars
Dio.
and whiskey is way better.
What's the good online perfume place? But then you only know in the States, right?
I think you have to shop online, right?
I don't know if they ship to Canada.
Oh, they probably. I look at Sephora's pretty big operation. Sephora, they I can probably get it through them. Oh, they don't want to deal with shipping a perfume bottle across the border. Maybe I don't know.
Whoa.
I would check Jama Shop because they're big enough to where it may not make a difference to them.
Oh, okay.
I'm really not 100% though. I keep forgetting you live in Canada, man. I thought you were one of us.
Wait a
One of
minute.
the
What's wrong?
Americans.
Big Sully. I walk into any perfume store in Toronto, they probably have it right there. Just it's one of
Probably.
those things. You walk in the store and you look for the Sauvage. That's all.
Yeah, it's just nice to have it's nice to get a discount because some of these things, I think the prices, especially on designer fragrances, are getting out of control, like legitimately out of control. If you're gonna charge me $150 and $180 for a bottle of fragrance, I might as well, at that point, why wouldn't I just go niche?
Yeah. I'm between a rock and a hard place. I got to remember when I have something sent to me, like the watch, that it's parcel post where they have to sign it. I was really dumb this time. Went through FedEx, and Tim knows I got smacked with the tariff. Smacked.
Yeah.
So
Really?
the perfume, I'll just, instead of dealing with that nonsense, even from Joma Shop, I think I'll just see what's here.
And Canadian Customs made you pay for the watch on your wrist or what?
Well, I don't know if FedEx, they got 2 stars out of 5 for service, and it could be that they're actually pretending that it costs that much from the taxes and other things, but they're really taking some of that. I don't want to accuse. I don't have any proof, but that's a lot of money they charged. I don't think it's going to the guys that are actually delivering it. It's some executive decision, perhaps upstairs. I'm
just to discourage people from buying stuff from overseas, right?
Maybe.
Well, if they're charging you tariff, they should be giving you a piece of paper stating that you have paid your tariffs on whatever it is you paid your tariffs on.
Well,
or they just take your money and said, okay, thank you, bye.
No, all I saw from the FedEx thing was the total bill. I didn't see the breakdown. Maybe I'll go look again. Maybe I was wrong.
Oh, maybe you can lower it. You can say, hey, this is not how much this watch cost. Please, okay, you can ask for forgiveness. Say that this is a handmade watch. You bought it to support an independent watchmaker.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
maybe
it was made by a child with cancer.
No, actually, it's big enough sum that I think if you talk to some person over there, they could actually forgive you.
Okay, I'll try it. Okay.
Yeah, give it a try.
Yeah, okay.
You never know. Maybe you get someone who will what's it called? Maybe you get a watch person who is actually sympathetic with your.
I'll start off with that. My dad just passed away. We won't say.
Yeah, just say that.
Yeah.
Just tell them.
No,
them
it's actually.
It is.
You got this watch to celebrate your father's death.
It's
good that he's gone. No. Okay. It's like a memento to remind yourself of your father because he was a good guy.
Yeah,
it was made by the children that were rescued from P. Diddy's basement. It's a good cause.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, I'll see what I can do. All right. Jesus.
Anyways,
But,
thank you
but
for.
yeah, you can't.
Thank you for.
If the sister finds out about this bill, she'll kill you definitely.
Well, I don't want to. I don't.
And I'll talk regarding the Explorer,
Oh,
the
the
sale of
Explorer.
Explorer One.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll talk tomorrow. Yeah, I
Good.
made myself a note to contact some individuals.
Yeah. All right. All right.
I don't know, man. The Explorer One is kind of like ultimate everyday watch, I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey.
for me, because I haven't experienced it. If you've been there, done that, and you want to move on, that's fine. You know.
Yeah.
Andrew McQueen, what Creed fragrance has Tim got a bottle of? I've got the Aventus. This is a great fragrance. I was in an elevator in Greece, and we were going up to our floor, but some dude walked in from the bar floor, and he smelled like Aventus. I could recognize. I mean,
Did you say anything?
yeah, I did. I said, "Oh, is that Aventus?" He said, "Yep." Like, okay, I knew. I could tell. So yeah, it's a great fragrance. It's very common. Once you smell this, you'll go around and you'll smell this again at the Ritz. You'll smell it at the Plaza Hotel. You'll smell it at the Grosvenor Hotel in London.
Yeah,
It's very
I don't know
common.
about very common. It's not like something you're gonna.
But it's kind of
somebody's
like
gonna wear
Panda
to Target.
Daytona. If you go to an event that has to do with watches, there's going to be somebody wearing a Panda Daytona.
Sure.
Which is kind of annoying, and that's why I try not to wear it as much. But then it's my 30th birthday watch, so I don't know.
Have you decided on consolidating your collection yet, or no?
Yeah. No, I just can't. Well, I want to make some videos out of the watches before I sell them.
Yeah,
So,
but I think you've been saying that for at least
forever.
3 years that I know of.
But I was really busy. I was genuinely like flying around the world, doing the watch shows from all the different places. Only now I finally came back and I can settle down. I could finally
So
settle down and do
you've
the
been flying
ditty.
around for 3 years.
Yeah, nonstop.
Okay.
Yeah, and no, seriously, well, it kind of feels like, at least. But now I'm back. It's winter time. It's time to focus. So I'm gonna do it and get rid of them. Oh,
Yeah.
and if somebody wants to buy them, we could do it through the app.
The app, I'm still waiting to get. Like I.
Oh yeah, it's not available in Canada, Daniel.
Oh, after all that.
After we just talked about it.
Oh,
I know.
Come on, man.
Mike Lewis, how much was the tariff? We'll talk about it on Sunday. We'll do the unboxing this Sunday. Is that okay, Daniel?
Yeah, but they're gonna scold me and we start talking about the tariff or whatever the expenses. But whatever.
Well, you paid for it. It's not like you're trying to cover it up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So yeah, so it's all
Don't
cool.
disclose your dealings with the Canadian government.
Yeah, I don't think they'll punish you for it. Should be no issues. I think should be very cool. Very cool and collected, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. What else? What else did I want to touch on? This watch, this Bulgari Octa Finissimo was released recently. I think I don't get it. It's one of their collabs with the artist, and I guess this is full blue ceramic, so I guess it's kind of cool. But then they got this print on the dial, which, in my opinion, totally ruins it. I don't understand this quote unquote art. It would have been better if you had this nice plain dial.
Can you be so courteous as to bring it up closer, Tim?
Oh yeah, let's bring it up. It doesn't even say Bulgari. Holy shit! It says nothing on the dial. Not even Swiss made. It just looks like a turd in low. This is a turd in low resolution.
Like,
you know what I think this is on the dial? It's this fucking coffee that went through Cheetah's ass. To be honest, it looks exactly like it, actually.
Now be nice, come on.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just, it looks exact. Anyway,
I can't make it out myself.
right? It's just,
It could have been.
but it's a
just
fancy,
glad, 'cause I really
sophisticated
thought I was
artist.
going
We don't have
blind.
to understand it.
No.
You know what? Actually, I bring it over. I'm starting to like it.
It looks fucking cool, right?
Yeah,
Especially on the
it's
wrist.
the balance of the color thing. I'm starting
Yeah.
to kind of get it. Actually,
It looks like dragon's mouth.
it's postmodern piece. That's
It looks
could
like
be that.
unicorn
Could be
poop.
something to do with clouds or another dimension. It could be anything.
It looks like unicorn poop.
Well, no, that's when you just don't like it. But come on.
Well, no, unicorn because it's colorful, and poop because it's shapeless. I wasn't being a hater. I'm just saying.
Okay, all right, okay.
Don't be a hater, be participator.
Yeah.
Look at
I
that.
think didn't Grubble Forza release a new watch?
Yes, they did.
Yeah,
A mono pusher chronograph.
Yeah, that's like 10 pieces, I think, limited release, limited edition, limited something or other, with like the crazy tourbillon complication.
Yeah, I have it right here.
Okay,
this
hold on.
one.
Yeah, bring back that watch again. Sorry, bring it back again. Bring it back.
The Bulgarian?
Yeah, I want to play a curator for a second.
Okay, play the curator. It is kind of okay. We'll talk about the Grubel next.
Okay,
yeah.
What I'm saying here is like when Sean puts on a certain tie with multicolors to balance in a certain contrast with the jacket of blazer and a certain pant that contrasts with that, and it's just the right thing. You can't explain it in words. Everything just melds together. Well, I'm starting to like the contrast. Don't think. Let's leave out the poop for a moment. It seems like it's a balance of different mauve and purple that just seems to just have that nice clash, like a tie to a suit. With this to the dial, the way the model dial is, to that metallic blue, which has got a little bit of purple in it in the bracelet and the case. That's my BS rendition of this. Okay.
I like it. It's very artistic piece. You're really appreciating the art of it. Yeah. It's also like the design of the Octo Finissima, right? It's very postmodern.
Yeah.
Right. It's like borderline architecture. Like, what the heck is this thing? Right. It's got all these octagonal, all these different shapes that interlope each other.
Yeah, and this is a lot better than your belly, which is the Baroque period, Tim. Your belly.
This is really this is watches going postmodern.
Yeah.
Right? Sheesh. And so the artist is Laurent Grino.
Was that a woman, maybe?
I don't know. No idea. Laurent Grino. Yeah. What does it say? Laurent Grino. Okay, let's see. It says 1972 plays with ambiguity and mystery, challenging our perceptions of reality. Fascinated with electromagnetic energy and paranormal phenomena, Grousseau's artwork explores the unseen and intangible, floating eye. Oh, like these the sometimes in the corner of your eye, if you blink, you could see these floaties or whatever they're called.
Oh, I see.
I don't know, man. It made me think I lost my damn eyesight. So
no, like if you blink in light, sometimes you can get this thing
floaties.
Floating in.
Pretty sure they're called floaties. Yeah,
that's what they're called, right? Yeah.
No, not blink. It's like you kind of glaze you close your eyes slightly and just let it. It's not blinking so much. It's just slightly closing the eyes, and you're just trying to let yourself relax and see through the other image that's hidden in there.
Yeah. Maybe that's what you have to do with this watch. You have to kind of close your eyes, and it will reveal. You actually see it. What this image is of. Okay. Can you see anything?
I'm trying to do it. It's like through a fucking screen here, a computer screen, Tim.
Yeah. That's not gonna work.
You gotta be right in front of the watch to feel it.
It is. It's like low resolution image. When you squint, you see something else. It's some kind of. Something's going on. There's like a polar bear jumping on the trampoline. You see
What's
it?
that?
You see it? Yeah, it's like a polar bear on a trampoline.
Oh,
Team, step away from the edibles.
No, you see this middle part over here? It's like a polar bear, and there's like over here, there's a trampoline. I don't know. Look, this is just something I see. I guess that's the whole point of the watch, is you could see whatever the heck you want to see it
And
if
the
you
time. I
squint.
would like to see the time, but the hands are the same color as everything else.
Uh,
I know how crude of me to want to read the time.
I know, right?
Ridiculous.
Time. Oh, we got an unbagging, by the way. Let's just play this
Nice.
video. This is from
Is that a
Dingo.
doggo? Is that a
Oh, do I
doggo?
have to? Oh,
Can we see the
eh,
doggo? Can we see the doggo?
oh, look at that. He's wearing the ball watch.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's a
How's
nice and colorful one.
yeah, the ball rainbow.
Nice.
Let's
Let's go
look.
back. Where's the dog?
Oh yeah, here. Boom.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
an adorable dog.
I know, right? Just listening to the
Amazing.
radio, I guess. Listening to the live stream. Ow, 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 ow. Right, there we go. Shout out to the dogo. So cute.
That's a great dog, man.
Yeah.
Great watch, too.
Great car. Look at that thing. The BMW. I forgot which one, but it's like a vintagey BMW. You can see the really like 90s dashboard with all the buttons. Look at that. How freaking cool this car is.
Yeah,
The
there's
little-
something to be said for the analog feel of all their cars.
Uh-huh. It's that analog. And look at the clock. It's got an analog clock here in the corner. Jeez. That's a cool car. Radio, got the show going on, and the ball watch on the wrist. Let's go. Good stuff. Yeah, but if this was a fragrance, what do you think this would be? Something blue and trippy, right? Some kind of oh, maybe
no,
that
man. That thing in the middle looks like cotton candy of some description.
cotton candy.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess
it's-
one of the Ariana Grande fragrances. There you go. I think she has one called Clouds.
Oh, there. You know, there's a fragrance,
ask-
and
don't
then the
ask me how
bottle
I
is
know.
a cloud, right?
Don't ask me how I know about Ariana Grande's fragrances, by the way. I'm ashamed of myself sometimes.
Oh, it is shaped like a cloud. Let me show you. Boom.
Yeah, that's her
Boom.
fragrance. Yeah.
Ariana Grande. That's funny. Look at that. It's a great bottle. It could be a great gift. Oh my God! Look at this lavender and coconut. That's got to be a great fragrance.
That's actually, I think I've heard good things from the internet.
Yeah. Ariana Grande sells fragrances. That's so cool. She's a musician, right? Singer.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. This is very smart of her. You know, doing a side gig.
We may be starting to use the term musician a little bit loosely, but yeah.
Yeah, of course. Now, anyone with a computer could be a musician.
She's
You got
no
a
Black
MacBook?
Sabbath.
Huh?
She's no Black Sabbath.
Right. Oh, Black Sabbath. Holy fuck. That's serious stuff. Very serious stuff.
Grubel Forze watch with the beautiful, complicated.
Huh?
I thought we were gonna look at the watch.
Oh, which watch?
We just talked about the Grubel Forze.
Oh shit! Right. Okay. Yeah. We could take a look at that. Sorry,
'Cause
Daniel
that
Katz
is-
wanted
that
to
is
circle
crazy.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I'm saying
And-
that is crazy watch.
Crazy.
Like,
This one, the blue one.
No, the other one.
Oh, the other one. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. This is the new Grubel Force, guys. Here we go. Check it out.
Yeah.
This is-
That's bananas. That is
Mhm.
just bananas. Do you have a clip of the tourbillon moving?
Ah, yes, I'll find the video because you do have to see it, the movement, right?
Yeah, because
It's
like that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
yeah. When you look at this, you think, well, what the fuck? What is this subdial over here on the tourbillon?
Yeah, sitting there looking like a Hamilton open heart jazz
Yeah,
master.
it goes to 6. Like, what is that? What is that supposed to indicate? What is 6? You think is this power reserve on the dial? Or what is going on? Well, check this out. It's running seconds. As you can see it here, it's going completely bananas. Very similar to like the Breguet that Sean has, where there's like this mini little hand. But this one is on a tourbillon. And then the whole thing is going around and it's always sitting straight. You see, like the number 6, it's always the right side up. So as it's going around, it's staying horizontal and moving around. I mean, it's very difficult to describe, but insane level tech. Here's the case back, and this is a really small watch. Nano Foundriante. This is their new collection of really small watches. This is 38 mil, but like I think
Really?
13 thickness. Yeah, 20. Yeah,
Well,
like 28 and a half.
I thought it would be one of those big frying pans on the wrist type though, because it's so complicated.
Yeah, you would think, and especially from Grubel Force. Grubel Force, they're not known for super thin watches. Oh, and look at the chronograph. It's a that's
It's
a
a
start,
flyback
stop, and
chronograph too.
reset, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, and it's flyback.
Oh, it's a flyback too?
Pretty
Jeez.
sure it's a flyback.
I mean, it's so cool. It doesn't have the Grubel Forsey logo on the dial anymore. They're
That thing
trying
is
to
gorgeous.
yeah, they're trying to simplify it. Look at the case back. It's such a unique looking case back movement. There's a lot of
Yeah.
black, completely black polished parts. All these bridges, look at that, they just pop off, and there's almost like a tremblage on this skeletonized back plate, and it's obviously you can see it's a what's it called, the vertical clutch column wheel. It's column wheel chronograph.
Yeah, I think it's what is it, like 10 pieces
Yeah, let me see here. It's
limited?
extremely expensive though.
It's like 500,000 Swiss francs, I think.
Oh my god, look at that. And the little Grubel Forsey logo is
That's
here.
crazy, man. Yeah, that's crazy.
And this subdial stays horizontal at all times. So
Oh,
it's
look, one of
supposed to somehow
11.
compensate for it going around. Hmm?
That's crazy. Yeah, it says 1 of 11 on the
Oh,
tourbillon.
yes. You're right.
Yeah,
And look at
I'm not sure how I feel about the red hand going around. What is it? Once
this
every
is seconds.
second? Yeah, because that's like fractions of a second, right?
No. Well, this is yeah. This is
No.
a fra-
The subdial within the tourbillon.
Yeah, this is every time this goes around. I think 1 second passes.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a 1/6 of a second. So it
Crazy.
shows you, so basically the watch is, I'm not sure how many hertz, but basically, Rolex beats 8 times per second. So it does 8 little ticks every second. This one does 6 ticks every second. So the more ticks, the higher the hertz rate is.
Sure.
Let's see here. At the back, they say it's 37.9 by 10.49 millimeters. That's
incredible.
really small and thin watch.
Yeah, that's incredible.
10.49. Are you kidding me? And obviously, it's one of a kind complication. Super weird, super niche. This brand, and it's obviously going to cost $250,000. Hey, roommate, what you doing?
Hi, roommate.
Hey. No, I'm fine. Cool.
I don't know
I'm
if she's
usually
trying to
hot.
give you a hug or trying to choke you out. I'm so confused.
Yeah, right. Think
she's like the Sour Patch Kids commercial. First they're sweet, then they're sour.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Sorry, no disrespect intended. It's a little joke.
It's true though. It's totally true. She's giving me the hard time, and then she's nice. It's never just normal. There's no in the middle.
Watch out, she's right behind you.
Yeah. Either hitting me in the back of the head. Oh, check this out. This is the case side also of this. See, on the wrist, it looks thicker than it actually is. I don't understand
I know,
the
maybe
weird
they
look.
picked like a really skinny dude to put it on.
Yeah, yeah. This is on the really skinny wrist. So it looks
it's
like
like-
from the top. I mean,
It's like a child in men's clothing. Unbelievable.
yeah. But hey, it's a great looking.
Yeah,
Force.
that's an amazing look. It's stainless steel, right?
I like how classy it is. They took away the crazy logo because they, that GF crazy logo. They took it off the dial, so that keeps it like so clean. And the font, Grubel Force, is so
Yeah, it's
perfect.
clean.
Right, the typography. I just love that font. Really elegant. Everything is just top notch. Right. And what about the asymmetry? See, nobody's complaining about the asymmetry here. Like
Get out of
the
town, man.
Cubitist.
This thing is fine art. Look at it.
It's art. Yes, it is wristwatch art, right?
No. I think this is just art. Period. I don't care. It's just art. Look at it. Look at the back side of that thing and all the complications and the intricacy of the movement and the gears and everything. No, this is art. Period.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing to think that people can do the same people that used to dwell in caves can now make these things.
Right. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's an amazing feat of engineering. Look at it.
It's a really serious. It takes really serious skill to do something like that, and to put together a team that could pull this off. It's also incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw a video that was mentioning this watch earlier today, and I was like, wow. Yeah, definitely stuck in my mind. It's beautiful.
Where did they see it?
I think Bark and Jack. That's like a week news roundup thing.
Oh,
on his channel.
yeah, it was something he noticed and liked. What did he say? Did he like it or no bueno?
No, I think he liked it too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like it, so it doesn't matter what he said. I like it.
Yeah,
I'm the authority here, damn it. No, I think he said good things about it, of course, but like, the price is ridiculous. The limited availability is ridiculous. We'll never even, more than the pictures, we'll never be close to one of these.
What is the price
maybe
of this
you.
thing?
Actually,
I
think
forgot.
it's supposed to be like 500,000 francs or something.
It is 540,000. Oh shit! 540,000. It's a lot of money. I guess Grubel Force, they just figured, you know what? There's expensive brands like Patek Philippe. Then there's super expensive brands like Richard Mille. And they went like, let's just be mega expensive. Just fucking cranked that price to the ridiculous level.
I mean, obviously there is people who are willing to spend that kind of money. If you remember the prices of Richard Mille, like in 2020.
This is a great motivator to work hard.
Right.
Yeah. Go bust your ass so you can get something like this.
Well, I wouldn't spend $500,000 on a watch even if I had it. That's just me.
But it's incredible that Grubel Force, they're able to give artists opportunity to make something like this. Because
Absolutely.
I mean, it's just, this wouldn't exist if there wasn't, kind of people who were able to, or willing enough. Let's say,
It's
yeah.
not it's something that I can appreciate, but
Mhm.
I mean, obviously, it's not in my tax bracket.
Oh, I would
But
love
even
to
if I
see it in
had
the
the money,
museum on somebody's wrist.
yeah, even if I had the money, I would feel very uncomfortable spending that kind of money. But I'm glad things like do. Oh my God,
I'm feeling
I,
uncomfortable looking at it.
I must have hit my head. I'm sorry. I am glad that things like this exist, and there are people that are that are this crazy to make it, and some people
Mm,
will buy it, and I'm
yeah,
glad.
that's what makes this hobby awesome. There's all these uh, price points. There's from the cheap ones to the super ultra mega expensive shit.
Right.
There's yeah, it's like a yacht.
Unless it's Seiko, in which case just buy a Doxa, be a normal person, have a heart, buy a Doxa.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing wrong. Oh, I love
You know
Doxa.
what? I'd like to be known as the Seiko hater. I wouldn't mind that title.
The Seiko hater.
Kleiner Honda, the hater of Seikos.
Oh
Buy a
damn.
Doxa instead.
Is it because Seiko they just keep increasing the prices, just pushing us to the limit? It,
Because that's not what Seiko's supposed to be about. Seiko's supposed to be about fun, affordability,
mm,
something to get people in the hobby. Not look, man. Like if they want to charge more for a 62 mass reissue or for an Alpinist reissue, anniversary reissue, whatever, or some fancy $4,000 spring drive, sure, I'm about it. But that shouldn't be the core of their business because it never was,
mm,
right?
yeah.
So if you want to move a market and start charging people $1,500, what value are you? I'm sorry, this is like every time I come on here lately, it's just a rant about Seiko. Where's the value proposition at that point? Where is it that I
Yeah.
couldn't get on a Doxa? Doxa has history. Doxa makes great watches. Why wouldn't I give my money to them?
Yes.
Why wouldn't I give my money to Christopher Ward? They work hard for their damn
Oh my
money.
god,
They make
Christopher
nice
Ward,
bracelets. They're
amazing.
right. Why wouldn't I just buy that then?
No,
Like
nomadic.
it's not like Seiko has some brand recognition where you go like, oh, that's a Seiko. Damn, wow, whoa, look at that. No, nobody cares.
Yeah.
It's not a Rolex, which is the only brand that most people know, right? Like I'm not talking about enthusiasts.
Seiko
I'm
is
talking
is
about
like recognizable as an affordable quality watch, but it's no longer being affordable.
yeah, but
They're
not for $2,000 though.
yeah, that's
That's
right.
what I'm
It's a
trying.
$300 watch. Seiko is a $300 watch.
500, 700, 800,
Yeah,
whatever.
tops. That's for good quality ones, like with
But
extra
unless you're
features.
bringing out something special, I don't want to hear it. So no, Seiko can go kick all the rocks. I'm serious.
Seiko got to step it up. Oh yeah, see, like that's a good one, Daniel. But they don't make many. Like that was a limited run, released in Japan only. You're
Yeah,
lucky
yeah,
to
yeah,
have that.
yeah. It's enamel.
This was
Oh, nice.
1300. 1300. Look what you used
No,
to get.
For an
actually, I got
enamel
this for
dial?
eight. I got it for 800.
800?
Well,
Wow.
from a Japanese site years ago. I shouldn't get rid of it because I got it like over 10 years ago.
It's
This
gained value. I think now it's more
uh,
expensive
at
because it's
18, it remarketed for the American market, and through the channel, all of a sudden they said it was 1800 from 600 or 700 to 1800.
wow.
So I've been. They said they put thicker enamel. Who cares if they did? It sounds like a marketing ploy
Mm.
because there's nothing wrong with this enamel. So
Well, enamel is quite special because it's quite fragile and it's very hard
Mhm.
to make. The failure
Yep.
rate on the dials is very, very, very high. Like 1 in 10, I think, actually comes out acceptable.
oh okay.
So a
Oh,
thicker
okay.
enamel may make it a little bit more resilient.
Yeah, and the Habring tomorrow, no Sunday. If I release if I'm alive, the Habring that I'll release tomorrow is lacquered dial, which is probably easier to do because I think it's painted on. Is that what lacquer is?
Oh,
Lacquered,
lacquered. Yes, it's like brushed on, but
brushed
many
on,
layers.
many layers. Okay.
You put like 50 layers or something, right? So it's
Mhm.
Yeah, but
lacquer dial.
it's also
lacquer.
not
Okay,
easy
that's
to
still
make
good.
because every layer, if there is an imperfection in one layer, it ruins all the other ones you put on
Yes.
top. It just makes the imperfections more noticeable if there
Okay.
are any.
But yeah, I'm happy with this little guy because
It's
if I
great.
end up on the street, a poor guy on the street, I'll try to keep this thing. You know. Yeah. And you got your version, the blue one, or did you get rid of it?
I do know. I have it. I just don't know where it is at the moment.
Oh, okay. It's all right. All right.
Seiko.
Oh, is
Yeah, I'll be
roommate
the
there?
Seiko hater. That's fine.
Holy smokes!
Yeah.
The famous
Still
roommate.
sick. You still sick? Okay, we'll go recover.
Okay, I don't want to get too close to roommate. I might catch it.
I know, right? Hey, whoa, roommate, keep the flu off the stream. We don't want to infect our viewers.
Is she taking some good liquids to keep her happy or anything?
No, oh, she's got the
Turmeric,
honey that we bought in Greece.
turmeric tea.
No, honey tea that we
Okay.
got in Greece. We got
Okay.
some kind of special
All
honey
right.
that's extra good. Yeah, but you know, we've been doing this stream for a very long time. How about we do another like 5 minutes?
So another
And,
5 minutes, and just
yeah?
a quick hello to roommate. I don't care
Yeah.
how
Hi
bad
to
she looks.
roommate. Hey, Daniel Katz says hi, roommate.
Hang in there, roommate.
Yeah, hang in.
I think I'm not a doctor, but I think whiskey is really good to disinfect.
Yeah.
If
You have to
can
call
disinfect the outside, it disinfects the insides too.
Sorry, I couldn't hear Kleiner. Roommate, stop talking. Sorry.
Drink whiskey.
Drink
It
whiskey.
disinfects.
Hey, you
It
want some?
disinfects.
Kleiner had said drink some whiskey. Oh, okay. All right. It's not good
I'm not
there,
a
guys.
doctor, but
I
you know.
love that. Okay.
Yeah. You found Seiko? That's not the one. This is the good Seiko. This is back when Seikos were affordable. This is what Seikos were all about. Like this turtle right here.
Oh yeah.
It's a great
Yeah, there
little
you
watch.
go. There you go. That's it.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Seiko Turtle, good history, good value for money. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. But like, why do people have to lose their minds about Seiko? I don't understand. Oh, Seiko, so this, that. You know what? Kick rocks. No, it's not.
Mm.
It's not that great. Sorry.
No, it's not supposed to be great. It's supposed to be cheap and decent quality. It's not
I think
amazing.
that's the way it's supposed to be. A decent quality, mass-produced movements, but they worked out a way with the robots to make it good enough that you can have it forever. These Seikos sometimes.
Russell Lennon 6 says
Oh,
the
interesting,
thicker the
Russell.
enamel, the more the chance of cracking during
During
firing. For thicker enamels, they apply it to the underside of the dial as well to even up the thermal stress when fired. Wow.
Nice.
Oh, interesting.
Incredible. It's tricky. It's a very tricky process. That's why it's really cool that Seiko used to be a great deal. Okay, I think this is what it's all about. Is a great deal. Seiko used to be a great deal. There was a lot of other brands that were same price as Seiko, but they were no name, some bullshit copycat from China. But Seiko was from Japan. They have reputation. That's what Seiko was compared to other brands. Now there's actually a lot of competition. Nomadic, what's that other brand? Well, there's a Zodiac. There is
I don't know about Zodiac, man.
Yeah, what
Honestly,
movements are they using, Tim? The Zodiacs, or the?
I think it's like Salida.
Okay.
I think they have now in-house movement, but they used to have some kind of other movement that had a lot of issues, but I think they fixed them.
No, wait.
Zodiac actually makes me a little bit nervous for Universal Jeanette because when they brought back Zodiac, looking back at the old catalog and the things that they can take inspiration from, I don't know. Some of the stuff they're doing, I'm not a huge fan of.
That's what Seiko's trying to compete against. Zodiac, yeah, and
I'm
Doxas.
Hoping, yeah, but they're not Doxa, are they?
No, they're not. But they're
I'm really
increasing the price. They're like, hey, you know what? What they're doing is actually Doxa, the quality is actually similar to Seiko, but people are willing to pay 2,000 for it just because of the Doxa brand name. So Seiko is going, hey, wait a second. What the hell? Our watch is same quality as the Doxa. So let
No, it
us
isn't.
now sell our watches at the same price as the Doxa.
No, it isn't, with them crappy
And
bracelets
it's no
and the
longer a great deal.
plus or minus 45 seconds a day Seiko in 2024. Get out of town.
Oh, it's a little
All the
bit
way out of
inaccurate. Yeah.
town and stay gone. Unbelievable, man. Like the and I get it. Some people get their Seiko like, oh, but mine is plus or minus 2. Congratulations, man. But that's not how it's advertised. Yeah, Zodiac is a faucet automatic moment. Zodiac is so disappointing. I'm really hoping Breitling takes Universal Genève, looks at their back catalog, and makes some nice, proper watches at a decent price. Nothing ridiculous. Like, keep them around the 5 to 10,000. 7, 8,000. Some nice, clean dress watches, everyday watches type stuff. Don't go bananas. Don't make craziness. It's a nice brand. You look at the back catalog of Universal Genève, and it's so interesting.
Yeah.
I know I'm really hopeful, but I don't want to be disappointed again.
I know, right? It's hard. The whole Seiko situation is really sad. I wish Seikos were still as affordable as back in the day, but I don't know.
They kind of made their name, and I mean, if people are still willing to pay, a couple of $1,000s for a Seiko, then yeah, whatever, they're gonna try and sell it, and if they keep selling them and people keep buying them, then they're gonna keep doing it. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. It shouldn't be, and I think best companies, they make best product where they don't try to chase money so much. Like I do think that Rolex, they became so successful today because they weren't trying so hard. Like Omega, obviously, they're always trying really hard to make the biggest selling watch as possible and be very exaggerative about in their advertising. Whereas Rolex, they're being subtle, and they were basically on a long-term plan. They were not trying to make money today. They were trying to, like, hey, we'll make money in 10 years.
Well,
They're a lot
business-wise,
more
Rolex is next
forward
level,
looking.
because Rolex has been a symbol of achievement and success since what, the 50s, 60s? The gold Rolex as the retirement watch, buy a Rolex because I've achieved something. Like, the Rolex has found a place in people's minds that's going to be hard to replace, to be honest, if ever.
Yeah.
It's the one brand that anybody off the street would know.
Yeah.
You could have what's that? The one that sounds like the cheese. Parmigiani.
The cheese.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, the Parmigiani.
The Parmigiani Reggiani.
Yeah, Parmigiani Reggiani. Who knows what that is? Nobody, right?
Yeah.
All right, it's time to roll the outro, Tim.
Guys, thank you so much for watching the show. Kleiner, thank you so much for joining us today. I'll try to reach out to Mr. Smelly, for maybe for a Sunday stream.
Oh, listen, my dad came back as a thought on Facebook to visit us.
Is it a good thought or evil thought?
He's off for a walk. He's come for a little walk here.
Grandpa Cat.
And he's walking off into the distance, you see?
Wait. 1 second. Let me just switch the screen again. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's really poetic.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all here for a very short time. That's why you gotta wear good watches.
That's right. But if you're lucky, you might come back to planet Earth as a thought.
Yeah. And then someday you'll come back. say we're just a collection of thoughts. And we're passing our thoughts to each other
Yes.
through streams like this. And that's how we live on in the next generation.
Born down in a dead man's town. The first kicker took us when I hit the ground. End up like a dog that's been beat too much till you spend half your life just to cover it up now. Born in the USA, I was born in the USA. I was born in the USA. Born in the USA now. Got in a little hometown jam. So they put a rifle in my hands. Sent me off to a foreign land to go and kill the yellow man. Born in the USA. Born in the USA. Born in the USA. Born in the USA. Come back home to the refinery. Our man said the son of it was up to me. Went down to see my VA man. He said, son, don't you understand now? I had a brother I can't solve. Fighting off and with Vietnam. But still there, he's all gone. He had a woman he looked inside on. I got a picture of a little down the shadow of the penitentiary, up by the gas fires of the refinery. 10 years burning down the road. Nowhere to run, ain't got nowhere to go. Born in the USA, I was born in the USA. Born in the USA, I'm a long gone daddy. I'm a USA now. Born in the USA. Born in the USA. Born